Thursday Night FarceBall from Football Absurdity. Football Absurdity. Thursday Night FarceBall from Football Absurdity. FarceBall. Football Absurdity. FarceBall. FarceBall. Absurdity. Absurdity. Thursday Night FarceBall.
Thursday Night FarceBall, the official Thursday Night Football sidecast of FootballAbsurdity.com. I am pumped for this game. Tonight, the Rams and the Vikings. A reminder, this sidecast is meant for mature and very immature viewers. Please follow and sub the channel, and all of us, we do appreciate the support. I'm Eric. You know our stars. Waleed, who will be joining us soon. New Papa Tony. Evan, of course, and our super producer, Josh. We are your friends in fantasy football coverage. FootballAbsurdity.com. Oh, my gosh. I'm just going to tell you right now, Tony, I am kind of hyped. I'm a Rams fan. This should be a really good game, and I can't wait. I'm here for it.
Are they going to pull some WWE thing and swap the jerseys on the field at the last minute?
There has been all this crazy trade rumor that they were going to swap quarterbacks, Darnold for Stafford, and that maybe they would do it at halftime, and they would just swap teams at halftime. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. I mean, honestly, look, you know, you're 5-1. You're like, if I got a veteran in here and I just finish this thing out, I might go to the Super Bowl. And the Rams thinking, hey, man, we get this young guy that everybody crapped on and forgot about, and now he's finally showing. He was young when he got into this league, so it's not like he's old in any way.
So first off, shout out to W Button in the 84. Let's go. Let's party. Also, so we were talking about this a little bit before we went on, and you're a Rams fan, right? So you know that of all the years since the year the Rams took it home, this is the year where the division is most winnable because San Francisco's beat to shit.
Absolutely.
So why trade away your quarterback for a guy that's going to take a couple weeks to get cooking?
Right.
I question whether or not it takes him a couple weeks to get cooking.
Sure. Okay.
He's already shown us that, like, honestly, I had absolutely zero faith that Darnold was going to do anything. The same reason that I lost faith in Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson. And all of course, been proven wrong now. But that was the whole thing. Is I don't know about that. Aaron Jones is shining because he's actually got a quarterback that's doing things. Of course, Justin Jefferson. I mean, the guy's quarterback proof. But he's going to get his, and he will do it in flashy style usually. And then, of course, they have Addison, and they have, you know what I mean? They have other people, and Hawkinson's about to come back, not tonight, but hopefully soon. So
it seems like coaching matters, huh?
Well,
I'm gonna say it. This is just wish casting. I don't see. There's no. I'm sure Tony's already said it. There is no way they're trading Stafford to the Vikings because there's an equal chance you just fuck everything up more.
Yeah, my thing is, regardless of how competitive a program is, any individual that just walks in the door, unless you're Baker Mayfield, it's really hard to succeed immediately. It's like cramming for a new test every time you make that kind of transfer, right?
Yes.
Are you saying that Stafford or Darnold, that either are unable to just step in and get it done?
I mean, they've done it before, but you're asking them to do it while the train is moving on the tracks. It's tough.
No training camp.
Eric, what is your time at? Sorry, I just want to make sure I sync up.
Oh, sorry. I was not even watching it. I am at 109.03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09.
09, 010.
So,
No 010.
013,
84
014,
says
015.
Yep.
34-24 Vikings. What do you guys think? Call your shots tonight.
I think it's Thursday night, so I've already bet the under.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say like 2014 Rams.
Okay. I have 28-17 Vikings.
That's probably closer to what it will actually be. I'm
Yeah, that sounds
wishcasting
about
over
right.
here.
That sounds about right.
It does sound about right.
I think
man,
this is something I've noticed with sports betting is I always feel like or fantasy football, any kind of football stuff, I'm just like, you know what? The scores are going to be 75-70. That's how I project every game from a fantasy football standpoint. This guy's going to score 300 yards, and then I'm surprised when football actually happens.
Right.
I will say that the 34-24 Vikings is not a bad call either, because this might get a little shootout-y.
Against the Vikings defense, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. The Vikings defense.
Look, man, I'm going to tell you right now, the Rams have Nakua and Cup coming back in tonight.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon, W Button.
All of them.
Damn, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
So here's my thing, Eric. To support this, like, look, you score points by getting first downs, and having Cooper Kupp back in the lineup means you have a guy that you can reliably go to get first downs.
It's Nakua.
Yeah, and he should be back.
And then you got Kyron running the ball. Come on.
I think Kyron. I don't think Kyron does great on the ground tonight, but I think Puka's limited. I don't think it depends on how.
In the passing game, maybe.
And so I think that, like, the Rams will look. They probably start out slow, right? Because Kupp's coming back, Nakua's coming back, coming off the bye, but I would be very surprised if the Rams didn't score at least like 2 team touchdowns tonight.
I think that's fair. I mean, like, the Rams should be able to put up some points, but at the same time, like, yeah, the Vikings are coming off a short week, and they just had a 12-round brawl with the Lions. Like, that was a tough game. It was a physical game, so I expect that to be a factor.
Don't the Lions have some kind of like hangover effect statistically, Tony? Like that teams that just get done facing the Lions do worse the week afterwards.
Yes.
Something like that.
I think that, like, this game is great for Minnesota because the Rams are just credible enough of an opponent to not be someone that you sleep on.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they were playing the Patriots, you could be worried that this is a trap game. But there's no, like, the only time a Sean McVay team has ever been truly out of it was when they were starting John Wolford at quarterback.
Yeah.
I just don't know if there's anybody on the Rams defense that can put up with Jefferson and Addison. Like,
oh no.
So one of those guys is gonna go off bigly, you know.
That goes for the Rams too, though. You got Nakua, you got Kupp.
We'll see. We'll see.
Active?
Yeah. They're both active.
Oh. I did not realize that. I've been running around all day.
I actually like my Cooper Kupp bets more this way because, like, I don't think Puka. I don't know. I could be wrong. Puka could get 10 targets. So I'm even hesitant to say it, but right now my guess would be that Puka is just there to make everyone else more effective.
I think he's going to open things up for Kupp. I'm kind of with you on that.
I think that's true, although I do believe that Nakua specifically will be a little more limited, like a snap count kind of thing.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to let him just go wild because they want to make sure that he stays healthy. Kupp, they said, was kind of raring to go even last week, but they were like, nah, we're going to make sure you're really actually good before we do this.
Well,
because we want you at playing level, you know?
Well, I wonder if that means that they had the idea that Nakua could be ready for this game as well.
Yeah.
That would
again, now you're talking about, like, again, sure, they can cover everybody, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's definitely going to open things up. I
Oh,
think
absolutely.
when Nakua's in, yeah, it'll be great. I don't know how much like he even gets the ball, and I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not sure. But just having him on the field is a difference maker in that way.
Absolutely.
I'm just excited to not have a shitty game. Like I'm excited for this matchup.
I'm excited for the matchup, although I have to temper it always with it is Thursday night first ball.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah, it's always the case. But I mean, like, let's be honest. We had like 2 matchups in a row a couple of weeks ago that were basically we saw them and we're like, oh god, these are going to be awful, and we were right.
Yeah, last week's was really bad, guys.
Yeah, it was awful.
Beautiful shot of SoFi Stadium.
Like that could have been one of the worst Thursday night. No, well, you remember the Colts Broncos game from a few years
Yeah,
ago?
I was gonna say Colts Broncos is.
And Matt Ryan. It was 12-9 in overtime.
Yeah. God. I should start betting that no touchdown scored bet every Thursday night because I feel like it'll happen at some points, and I'll feel really good when it does.
That's one of my favorite moments. Do you guys? I'm sure you remember the Packers Cardinals Thursday night game when AJ Green's controller stopped working on that 4th and goal, and the ball got intercepted when he just like
Oh yeah.
ran and just stopped.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's funny.
And then of course, big Fat Man touchdown.
Batman
yeah.
touchdown is always the greatest thing that happens.
Yeah, and that was the same game where Dan Marino had that huge ass dip in his mouth.
Oh, that's great.
That was a Brian Flores defense game because that was Miami and Baltimore.
Oh, you're right. It was.
The Rams will send it over to the Vikings to welcome them into SoFi Stadium, and they will knee it in the end zone, and that's where we start at the 30 for
Hey, guys,
first down for the Vikings.
I have a confession. I wasn't gonna vote, and then I saw the end line in the end zone says vote, and I think I've changed my mind.
Well, I'm going to tell you today, I understand your silliness. However, I'm very proud to say that SAG-AFTRA has joined with the NFL Players Association to remind everyone to get out and vote. So I was sent all the information today, and I posted about it. I hope you all go out and vote.
I'm just glad that Tony also read the end racism.
I know, sorry. Wally, it always just says vote for me because I don't see color.
Yeah, but it's black and white text. It says end racism. You don't see that either.
We got a 5-yarder off Aaron Jones, so it'll be second down and
So
5.
So everyone knows RFK Jr. is going to get at least one vote in Illinois.
I've got Darnold and Jefferson and Minnesota's D in my big money league tonight. I'm all in.
That's right, 2nd and 5. He looks to his left, and he's got him, Justin Jefferson.
Yep, he's the. You know
and
what?
that'll be a first down.
You know what? All offseason, Waleed Ismail said Justin Jefferson is wide receiver 1 in real life football and in fantasy football.
Yep.
And I disagreed with him about the fantasy so bad, and I was wrong.
Yeah, but you weren't. Nico got hurt. That's the only reason. Like, I look at that as we were both right.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
First and 10 here.
But Justin Jefferson, why did everyone... Like, it's amazing to me that everyone forgot how good he is.
Jones
Let's
again.
go Aaron
Jones to the right. Oh, almost to the line to gain.
I'm feeling good about
Durant
tailing you,
dropped
Tony. Let's see if he gets those receiving yards, though. That's what I also
And
need.
that means second down.
Short one.
Only about 1 yard to go, but here we are. Again, it's Jones. Jones will pound it up the middle and get
Probably
that
already
first
got
down.
20 rushing yards.
Yeah, he's kind of killing it.
He's already starting out very nicely.
He's already a quarter of the way to his over.
Just stay healthy.
Yes.
You can do it.
That may be the question, is whether or not he can stay healthy the entire season.
Yes.
So Sam Darnold, the sort of surprise quarterback this year?
I'd say.
Comeback
absolutely.
player of the year, Sam Darnold.
I mean,
he doesn't qualify.
Oh, nice pass. Is that
Woo!
Jefferson again?
What a ball.
And that will be a first down and a
Is he-
nice gain.
Is he already at 50 yards?
No, he's at like 20 or
Curl
30.
is on the turf at the moment.
Oh, he was. I didn't realize how much further down the field they were. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, no, they're moving.
He found the hole in the zone, man.
Wow, I can't believe that nobody could get a hand on that before it got in there. There was somebody right there too. It's amazing.
He threaded
No,
the
he
fucking field.
that ball placement was perfect.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. I mean, you know, I shaded this guy all the way up until this season, obviously,
We all did.
and I gotta say, like, you forget that he came in at like 20 years old or something. Like he was really young.
He is still very young for a quarterback, and he's also had some trash systems. Like one of the things he said was working with who's the coach in San Francisco?
Shanahan.
With Kyle Shanahan. He was talking about how that really changed his approach and how to like treat the quarterback position and learn. And I believe it because I think half the quarterback and offensive coordinators in the NFL are trash. Like just learning how to play the position and handle the position matters.
Well, he talked about that being a huge influence on him because that was the first time he was walking into a winning building. Like,
yeah.
I think I have a theory.
Hey Ryan.
Let me workshop this theory on you guys real quick. What's up, Ryan? Sam Darnold has always been seeing ghosts, but they were just purple before, and that's why he can find his receivers so well now.
Is this a Shyamalan movie? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, and actually there's cops at all of the barricades waiting to arrest him as soon as the game's over.
That's funny.
That movie fucking sucked, by the way.
Which
Trap?
movie?
The
Trap
Shyamalan
was. You would have had. I think you would have had a blast watching Trap with us because we were. My one good friend Mark just kept turning around to us and just being like, "That guy's good." It was just making me laugh because it was such poor writing.
hey, Tony, what my favorite part of the whole thing is like when the cops are having their little powwow, like in a huddle, and then like a guy just in the background is just watching over there, like just listening in.
Yep.
No.
And everyone's cool with it.
Yeah. Hey, is it okay if I come into this meeting, this secret meeting about you guys catching a serial killer? Yeah, go right ahead. Go get some coffee.
I don't know why that movie decided to have the antagonist be James Bond and Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but
that movie
my
also would not end. There were like
My-
5 different times I thought that movie was over, which
But
is
my
my
favorite
biggest pet
part-
peeve. Oh, sorry.
Josh, my favorite part is like the fact that he's like, all right, I got to figure out a way out of here. Let me go up to the one random person who just happens to be the person that can get us out of this situation randomly. And of course, that character is M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Right, and I love that he's explaining what an uncle is in such in depth.
Right.
I'm her mom's brother. Her uncle. It's like
Aaron Jones will get another 3 yards or so.
Uncle?
Thank you, Mr. Shyamalan. Very cool.
Now, my favorite part, this is something that Josh pointed out to me, is that, you know, when you are staging a sing, you of course have the lead singer in on the entire investigation.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because, wouldn't you?
That's the only way.
Hey guys, how's the investigation going? Well, Miss Swift, we'll let you know if we get him.
Second down and 7 here. Darnold looking.
Jesus.
He throws and he's got him wide open over the center, right
I'm
down at
starting
the
to think this
5-yard
Justin
line.
Jefferson guy is kind of good.
Yeah, I hear this Jefferson fella is a heck of a wide receiver.
They might want to cover him. I know it's probably not part of their main game plan, but they might want to adjust maybe.
Yeah, it's clear that the Rams are unable to contain Justin Jefferson.
He just ran the Puka Nakua route.
Although, to be fair, I think I could say that for every team in the league.
Yes.
Well,
They
Kyron
don't
Williams
seem
is
to be
playing
able
both
to
ways
contain.
this game, so
Good for him for coming out. Two-way
Fifth
player.
most in the
Yeah, yeah.
NFL in yardage. First and goal.
Aaron Jones touchdown. Aaron Jones touchdown.
No, he's looking to throw. Darnold to his left, and he's got him. And there it is, the tight end, Oliver.
Some
I
guy.
will take
You know,
that.
I was
Oliver.
actually thinking about like putting some touchdown bets on tight ends for the Vikings just because of how bad the Rams are at defending the tight end.
They are pretty
But
bad.
I couldn't make myself do it. But you know what? I'm here for a tight end touchdown.
That was a pretty
Yeah.
early score.
Yeah, and it's definitely doesn't feel like a trap. Oh, look at that. Man, he was wide open.
Released.
Yeah.
If they're gonna get that much time to throw all game, it's over.
I think you guys are on it when you're talking more in the 30 points for the Vikings.
Yeah, no shit, right?
This is starting to look like already it's going to be a blowout.
Well, I like the Rams. I mean, look, it might not matter because they're going up against Justin Jefferson, but the Rams are a good team at in-game adjustment.
Yeah, they are.
Sure. Yes.
I mean, they got one of the best coaches in football.
Right. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if Minnesota, they don't score right away the next time they have the ball. Like, they won't. I don't think it'll be that easy all game, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's Thursday night, so it's very hard for things to be easy.
Right.
It is true. It is a Thursday night FarceBall, and you're watching on Football Absurdity off of Twitch or other streaming platforms. And we say hello and thank you to all of you for tuning in and using us as your audio, your sidecast.
Yeah, no Buck and Aikman for you.
Or Manning.
I mean, look, people have tastes, different tastes. So, whatever you feel is going to work for you. But
Yeah.
we think that we do a better job.
And we think you're lame if you prefer them.
Right? I don't know. I don't make judgment.
Oh no, we do. We are 100% judging you if you are not listening to us, which means that you don't know that we're judging you.
Eric's
Right,
just
right.
nicer about it.
I'm apprehensive about judging anybody for anything. So.
That's fair. I'm a piece of shit, so I'm going to.
I am perfect, which is why
I didn't
I
say
know
I
I'm
wasn't
better
a piece
than
of
everyone.
shit. I know I'm a piece of shit.
No, I am so fantastic. I feel like it's my obligation to point out all the flaws in others.
There's kind of where I think we're going here. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Rams. Their first time having the ball tonight with 10:43 in this first quarter.
There he
Stafford looks to his left, and he's got Nakua. Nakua,
Does he
that
actually
was
have him?
awkward.
Yeah, he has to catch that ball.
I think he's washed. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just-
Oh,
Sell
right.
all your shares.
Yes. Sell them to me.
that
I will
was-
100% take all those shares.
You gotta catch that, bro.
Well, he was just so focused on trying to keep the guy from killing him.
Right.
Second down.
Second down.
Again, I think Nakua's in. He's in here early, so I'm assuming that it's a little bit of jitters, and he will get rid of shed a couple of tacklers and get a first down on that first catch of the game on second down.
I think he
makes
also
the first
shed those
down.
jitters.
Yeah, get him an easy one,
Yeah, he got over those jitters and got around a couple defenders.
Great job by that tackle to get out there on the edge, too.
Yeah.
But I mean, to break those 3 arm tackles, well, 2, and then finally get scooped up. But I mean, after he gets it first down,
Yes, sir.
and you can see they were keying on Cup. 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
This is starting to look. Kyron for a long run, and he'll get a first down. Every play, a first down.
It's a good rate. You want to keep going.
It's a
even
great
though-
rate, and it
as
makes
a-
me think that this is indeed going to be an absolute shootout.
But I'm a fan of second downs, so I'm a little bummed.
Yeah. Kyron Williams notoriously against second downs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is anti-football absurdity.
Yes. Well, that's only because he's a baller.
Look, I'm just saying, if he starts ignoring second down much longer, he's going on the Woody Harrelson list.
Oh my goodness. 1st and 10. That's some strong talk.
Yeah.
And guess what? They will bring up 2nd down.
There we go.
Okay.
Modest.
Kyron really Williams knew my threat was real. Look at that guy's mustache.
That is something
Oh my
else.
God.
That is a mustache.
That
Good
is a
Lord.
well-waxed machine.
Good God.
That guy was just hoping to be on TV tonight.
Oh.
I think he does that every time, all day. That's his style. He
What
probably
a
goes to competitions even. 2nd and 4 here. Our favorite 2nd down.
Two boys.
Parkinson, Cup. They've got some weapons here, but they're going to call a timeout.
Oh, really
Yeah.
quick, Josh. I
Yeah.
accidentally had to change my video.
Oh,
my
okay.
chat.
I was
just
wondering.
posted. My
all
bad.
right.
My
Yeah,
bad.
no-
I'm so sorry I made you wonder that.
No wonder. No wonder. Cool.
All right, let's get some points here. I got to get a good play coming in off the timeout. 2nd down, the down of lovers. 'Cause there's 2.
It is the best.
I'm saying. AK
2nd
Magic, thanks for
down.
hype. Yeah, Leche's king, man. Thanks for coming, AK Magic. You're the best.
He is running for president.
AK Magic is the cricket knower.
Hey, I'm 1 of 1 so far. We gotta wait for the other bat, but I think that I might end up winning my 2 cricket bats because of him.
Yep.
Which I
Here
wouldn't
we
have made if
go.
it wasn't for him. So.
And with
Nakua
the
goes
comments
in
like
motion.
that, we want to remind you
Stafford
here at
looking,
Football
throws left, and
Absurdity
he's
to
got
call the
Nakua.
number.
Nakua out to the 20.
It is amazing.
Almost down to the, what is that? The 15 or excuse
That's
me, the
16-yard line.
17-yard line. 16.
It is kind of impressive how much better the Rams' offense looks when they have Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua.
It
And
is
they haven't even
amazing.
used Cooper Kupp. Puka's
He-
pre-game over/under was like 32 yards.
And he's already matched that, I think.
He's absolutely crushed it already.
So on 1st and 10, in the red zone, it goes to Kyron. Kyron makes a move and then gets through the line, but he'll only get a couple.
Was that
And
a
there's a
face
flag
mask?
on the play.
Yeah, definitely
I
a
assume
face
this is a hold on the offense.
No,
I
that was.
think that was a face
that
No,
was a face
Kyron
mask.
was calling for a
Wait.
flag. So
Oh, I
face
see.
mask.
Okay.
Yeah, the way
I
he
missed
fell
that.
down, I was like, I saw that flag, and but like the way he went down, I'm like, you don't usually fall head first, so.
Oh, yeah. Good Lord.
Speak for yourself.
He just flipped him around. So that will put them basically 1st and goal, right?
Yeah, should be.
Kyron.
So 1st and goal here for
God.
the Rams.
Kyron.
Who gets this score? In fantasy, I assume everybody hopes it's Kyron, or are people playing Cup? Do they have Nakua in?
I absolutely am playing Cooper Kupp today, so him doing things would be lovely.
Kyron.
Was not in.
Kyron will get to the 5 and get stuffed. He
Which
will-
feels like it will be a problem for me getting him a touchdown.
Looked like he was in a little bit of pain there, but hopefully he's all right. Making adjustments to the uniform.
Yeah, he's grabbing his uniform.
Yes. He's grabbing his uniform and making some adjustments. So it means it's 2nd and goal.
What does that mean that he, in the red zone, he leads the NFL in all categories?
Think of a category, he leads it. Least
He has
yards,
the most
leads it.
rushing touchdowns?
Most yards, he leads it. Every
He has a
stat.
touchdown in like every game. Fucking going
At least
to
he
the
was
end
trying
zone
to
for
get it.
Cup, and it was too high and thrown away. The defense was on him. It brings up 3rd and goal.
He wasn't open. I mean, that was just good coverage.
I could have caught that.
Excellent coverage.
I could have caught it, but I don't think I could have stayed in bounds.
Although there was a hold or a PI there.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was definitely got away with something.
He got away with
with
something.
that.
I'm telling you right now. Gilmore got away with it.
Yeah, he was turning his back arm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was like, come on, man. All right, 3rd and goal here for Stafford and the Rams. He's looking. into the end zone. He's got him. Kyron Williams right in front of the goal line, basically, and falls into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's a receiving touchdown for the running back. It is a tie. Well, hopefully going to be a tie game. We'll see about the extra point here.
Look at this guy jinxing ties.
I'd love to see him go for 2.
I don't know.
And honestly use the same play. I find that to be insulting and yet cool.
I'm upset about it, but only because Cooper Kupp was wide open.
Yes. The extra point is up and good. So it is a tie game. 6:38 left in the first quarter. This is it, folks. We are looking at shootout territory.
I'm very excited.
I think fantasy managers all over are very excited because if you have members of these teams, you're probably going to be pretty happy tonight.
Yeah, I mean, all my Oliver shares feeling real good right now.
Okay, but Jefferson already at a good total.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jones looking good already.
Darnold.
Is anybody playing Darnold or Addison?
I'm playing Darnold in a 10-team dynasty.
I got Donald in our big money league, dog.
Okay.
I got a fair amount of Darnold. I got a
throughout the season, so I never know.
I got a fair amount of Darnold in best ball, so I'm kind of here for that. Like, we talked about it like in the offseason that Darnold was a sneaky good value in best ball leagues just because of him being in Minnesota and what they were able to do with like Joshua Dobbs and.
But it was a short conversation because we didn't think he was going to be the guy until McCarthy. We didn't think he was going to be the guy all season until McCarthy got hurt.
That was true also, but he was still going fairly low even after that because he still just ended up going in the JJ McCarthy range, which wasn't like that high up. You still got good value on him.
I'm going to tell you that I only have one I guess 2 leagues that have super flex, but yeah, to be honest with you, I was like, well, I wouldn't have to worry about him because most of my leagues are single quarterback.
Right.
And I'm like, Darnold was never on my radar. I thought,
yeah, but
we'll
I
see
hope you
what
grabbed him
happens here.
early. Like, if you didn't grab him by week 2, you were foolish. Like, he was one of those guys. Him and Baker stayed on the waiver wire way too long.
Foolish, and I definitely, was wrong about Sam Darnold. He is paying off, and therefore the dividends fall to all the other players on that team. I mean, again, I mentioned it earlier. Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson. There was obviously I knew Jefferson was going to be good, but I'm just saying not this good. I didn't think he would be still Justin Jefferson, #1 receiver in the league.
All right, my theory is the Vikings are the cool Seahawks, and the Seahawks are the cool Buccaneers.
There you go.
Gino is a comp for Baker, I think. Yeah.
Gino's a psyop. He's not real.
So it bounces out of the end zone, and they will get it out at the 30 again.
You're only saying that because you've never
Gino
broken his
Smith
jaw.
was killed when he got punched in the face by a teammate.
Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a FarceBall.
Oh, so it wasn't an Avril Lavigne concert?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
No, that was just your eye makeup, not a bruise.
Eric, why you gotta make things so complicated?
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
44 yards.
And there goes Jones, but Jones will get pulled down before he can even get to the line of scrimmage, actually. He might have lost a yard.
Is that the shortest play we've seen so far in this whole
That is
tournament?
100% the shortest play.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't believe I didn't know we were allowed to lose yards in this game.
Right?
Guys, remember where we're at right now.
Second down.
It's Thursday night still. Like,
Oh, yeah.
We're still only in the first quarter. This will turn into a FarceBall no matter what.
100%.
Darnold looking. Throws to his right. He's got his man. It's Addison. Addison will now start stacking up on the stat sheet. And it is a first down. So once again, they are trying to hate on the second down.
Bullshit.
Nice throw.
Nice throw, like well executed play, the whole thing. I mean, honestly, it's
Yeah.
and it's not like the defense is just letting them, but they are definitely finding the spaces.
You see, the guy punched the ball loose when he was on the sideline. One of the Rams guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I'm
so.
a fan of that.
There's Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones to the right side.
I'm liking the
He
start to Aaron
finally
Jones.
sees some, tension.
So Darnold plays for the Jets, and he's bad. And then he plays
Correct.
for the Panthers, and he's bad.
True.
And now he plays for the Vikings, and he's good. I'm starting to see the pattern here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh wow, he couldn't succeed on the Jets or the Panthers. Obviously, he's the problem, not the problem organizations.
But I mean, when he filled in for Brock Purdy,
He was
Aaron
good.
Rodgers plays for the Packers and he's good. And then Aaron Rodgers plays for the Jets and he's bad.
this is Jefferson.
Woo.
Why didn't I
Jefferson
bet
gets them
more
well
Josh-
into Ram territory.
Yeah, Josh, but what about this? Daniel Jones has played for the Giants, and he's bad. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's it. He can play. I will say I don't think.
But he
anyone can
gets
say-
a contract extension because
because
White
Brian
privilege.
Dable is good.
Trash organization.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Look,
Sorry,
if you had to
Saquon.
choose between Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, who are you picking? Come on.
Andy
Yeah.
Dalton. Andy Dalton plays
Darnold
for.
rolls out right, and he's going to tuck it in and run it. He goes for the slide at about the 25-yard line. They'll probably
Love
put
it.
him at the 26 because that's when he initiated the slide.
Andy Dalton plays for a handful of organizations and is bad. And
Andy
then he
Dalton is average everywhere.
and then
He
he
is
plays
Dalton
and
Ball.
then he plays for Carolina and they think he's good by comparison.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's out this week.
Andy Dalton had a 10-year career as a starter. Andy
The
Dalton
new
is
Dalton
not
line-
bad.
The handoff to Jones. Jones was going to get caught in the backfield and then flat forward. He will get just short of the line to gain.
I think the new Dalton line is the Trevor Lawrence line.
That sounds absolutely
They
right.
go
I
really
think I agree
fast.
with
It's
that.
3rd and 1. And they are going to
Love it.
just straight up sneak it over. So it'll be 1st and 10. They are creeping into the red zone.
I put a bunch of money on Sam Darnold to throw 2 interceptions today because, he sees ghosts. And this week, the veil between the real world and the spirit world is at its thinnest. So I figured he'd be seeing a lot more. That's
I'm going to
a
tell
bet
you
I'm
that I
making.
think that we're getting too excited by this first quarter.
Yeah.
And that I think the second half of this game might turn into a farce ball.
Slop. I'm into that.
I mean, at least we got some good football.
Right. And we get this confidence. I mean, look at that. A pass
That's a
to
nice throw.
Jefferson, 5 yards easy, got it, out of bounds. Well done.
Also, let's be real. The Jefferson bling, top tier.
Oh, top tier.
Oh, yeah.
So we've passed the 2-minute mark in this first quarter. It is second down.
This Rams defense, not good, guys.
I don't think anybody's had a second down that's been more than 5 yards.
No,
The handoff to Jones. Jones
That's a
will
first down.
steam his way right down to the 10-yard line.
let's get that over.
Yeah, he's
I
got
think this will be a first down.
He's at
Both
36
teams
already.
are averaging like at least 5 yards every play.
Only 36, huh? Feels like he has more.
It does feel like he has more.
First and goal for the Vikings. The Vikings. And we say skull to that.
Only you're allowed to.
Well,
Call it the S word.
look at that. Sherfield, and he will step right into the end zone after
Boom.
making the catch. Another touchdown for the Vikings.
I
and
guess my-
another player that nobody's playing gets the touchdown.
My Sherfield shares are going crazy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the Sherfield. Like, who has him? Nobody.
There is
I'm
someone
sure
who
he's-
desperately started him in a dynasty league somewhere. I guarantee.
Maybe.
They didn't feel good about it. But
How
they're
many
so
teams are there
injury-ridden.
for you to have Sherfield Senior or
We're
whatever on your?
we're talking 25-man benches where you had like 5 guys who are on injured reserve. Like you had Godwin and you have Mike Evans and you have Nico Collins and you have like a bunch of those guys and you got to start a receiver.
Eric, he is my wide receiver 2 in my 32 team 4 wide receiver start league.
That's what I'm saying. There are crazy leagues out there. I
I'll have
guarantee you,
know,
he started.
sir. Well, so I had
What
this
I-
realization.
What I'd love is I want to do a league where you just pick a team and you get all their players.
I have.
So you want to do a confidence pool?
Is that what that is?
So
Pretty much.
yeah, I mean,
It's like a suicide, right?
I think it's just you just pick a whole team. And it's
No,
just
but I
fantasy.
mean, like you pick them to win.
Well, yeah,
You
but
pick all of their players and that's your fantasy team.
yeah, fantasy points don't equate to wins, buddy. You know that.
That's true. I do know that.
So you just take one team and you get all of their players on your team. Here's the thing that I've been wanting to do forever, and I know it's kind of lame, but at the same time I'm like, I want to be able to say I want the Niners running back, and you just get whoever the hell runs for the Niners. You get
That's how
those
it used
points.
to be- That's how it used to be back in like when fantasy was something that you like did by mail.
Yeah,
You know?
when you had like wrapping paper to do it.
Right.
Like
Um,
there was a period of time where fantasy football and Dungeons and Dragons were played the exact same way.
Yes.
Let's go back to that.
To be fair, we're doing them both the same way now. So.
That's true. This is our roll 20.
Right, we're doing them the same way, like whatever. Now we do digitally and we do in person.
What's that?
But I had friends that literally they did this was the 90s, and my friends got together, drafted players. It was all done on like notebook paper, like it was not a recognized sport. There was no apps, there was nothing.
Right.
And these guys would play this
guys
game.
in high school. I knew guys in high school who did that.
And it blew me away because I was like, do you have any idea like what that's like? You gotta sit there and like add up all their points and pretty sure that this...
And then those guys went to beat up nerds.
Yes.
Yep. Yes, they did.
I feel like I
looking at
killed Buzz here. I'm sorry.
No,
I was
I
looking
a
at
friend of
my-
mine that used to say, I said, oh, I play fantasy football. And he goes, isn't that D&D for jocks? And I said,
That's-
well, I play D&D as well, so I guess I'm just, I don't know, both?
Isn't that fantasy football for nerds?
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fantasy football for nerds.
The fact that he didn't right away come up and respond with that, I lost all respect for him.
Oh,
That should have been your immediate response.
that should have been my immediate response, indeed. But then again,
So not
you've
you, the
never
guy who said
respected
it to
me.
you. 'Cause you said that guy said that to you, and you're like, well, I play D&D also.
I play them all. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Our Prime Vision, if you're watching Prime Vision, you should be. They highlight certain players, and they're showing you who's coming in at Stafford. And Stafford gets it to Nakua, who's there for the first down and a bit more. And they
Right.
will make it almost out to midfield.
He is only looking at Puka right now.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Wild.
Puka might be healthy.
It's because of the mustache.
Knew it.
My $5 100-yard Cooper Cup bet. I just realized I would have got way better odds if I had just done it on Puka.
Is Cooper not quite as healthy as normal?
He's fine. He's gonna get his.
He
Don't
could
worry.
have.
Oh, he's gonna get his because in the second quarter they'll switch to Cup, and then it'll be the Cup show.
They could have had him out there last week, but
And
they
there's
wanted
Cooper
to
Kupp
return.
right there. But Cooper can
What a
hold
catch.
on to it,
Oh.
and it will not be a completion. Almost a fumble is what we thought for a second there. But Cooper Kupp unable to pull in the pass, and
Wow.
he's upset about something.
That was a bad throw.
Yeah, but he actually had that, but he was so focused on it about the fact that he was about to get smacked in the face.
Well, he was always going to get smacked in the face if that ball's in a good, unless that ball's in a good
Which,
spot.
to
where
be
he can
fair,
actually move.
is the same thing that
All
Nakua
right.
did on
Well-
his first catch.
Well, then he's about to go off right here with consecutive.
Do it.
On his first target,
receptions.
yes. So on second down,
So,
it's
thank you,
time for
Kupp.
Cooper Kupp to go off.
You gave us a second down, Cooper Cup. Thank you.
And they call
Cooper
a timeout.
Cup, fan of the show.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure why the Rams are burning all their timeouts in the first quarter, but here we are.
Tony, that's a bit that I want to start doing for the show. Is just having us call in and just saying that we're famous football players, like
I love
you
it.
know, where I'd just be like, "Hey, this is Cooper Cup. You're listening to Football Absurdity," and then just keep it rolling.
I think that sounds like a lawsuit.
I don't think it's yet. First off, like, they are welcome to all of my debts if they want to sue for that.
2nd and 10. Stafford looking. Turns back left after making all of his reads, and he throws to... Is that Kyron? Kyron will pull it in...
That is not Kyron.
That is
Kyron?
Kyron.
I
In
saw
the
the Pete
backfield.
Jones, and I was
but-
getting really confused because I didn't catch it was in purple, and I'm like, who's Pete Jones on the Rams? I thought I knew all their running backs.
Purple
Unable to
Jones.
get a whole lot out of that. It will be a kind of a moot point.
Yeah, noted Vikings great Purple Jones. How could I forget him?
All right, you
He's
ready
in
to play?
here.
Yeah.
I'm
All
ready
right,
to play
this,
this game.
this week's theme is Team Streaks.
Purple People Eater. What?
I looked at it, and only 8 teams have made the playoffs the last 2 years.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, and as hardcore champion, Tony, I don't remember how hardcore works. You get to choose your belt, or is it just you always have to defend it?
I always have to defend it.
All
Yeah,
right,
if you-
Tony.
If he wants to call himself hardcore, he does.
As hardcore champion, you get to start. There are 8 teams on the list. Teams that made the playoffs the last 2 years or more.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
8, 9, longest streak. Nice job. Where's Tony? Hold
Hello.
on. It goes to Iraq.
Iraq?
I think we lost your audio.
I don't know how you did, but
Oh,
Probably because
Ravens
you muted
is
yourself,
what I
'cause now I
said.
can hear you.
Ravens made the last 2 years. Nice job. Josh,
San Francisco 49ers.
3 straight. Great job, Waleed.
I'm going to have to go with the Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay Packers
No.
did not make it 2 years ago.
Really?
Uh-huh. Tony,
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles made the last 3.
That
Eric,
wasn't easy.
some of these are sneaky.
I guess the Vikings might have, but
I'm sorry, did
Damn.
it not go through? The Bucks?
The Bucks have made it 4 straight, third longest streak. There are 1, 2, 3 teams left on the list. No, 4 teams left on the list, and it goes to Josh.
I'm trying to Cincinnati Bengals.
Good guess. They did not make the playoffs last year, though.
Oh.
Waleed and nope, Waleed.
I'm
you-
out. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Tony and Eric remain. Tony,
What fun would the NFL be without the annual Dallas Cowboys playoff choke?
Dallas Cowboys, 3 straight years of choking. Iraq,
Wow. I just absolutely realized that I'm like, ooh.
Oh, I'm so
Yep.
stupid. Oh.
I don't. Look, I just guessed the Packers because I assumed
Ram?
and I didn't really think it through.
Yeah.
The Rams did
Ram?
not make it 2 years ago. Tony, since you went
Tony,
first, you won
he's the
round
hardcore.
one.
He's the hardcore champion still.
Buffalo
But we
So-
got
Bills are
3
on
rounds.
there.
The Dolphins have made it the last 2
Well,
years.
3rd and 7, Stafford
Oh,
tries
good.
to make the connection to Nakua, but he is hit so hard the ball comes flying out.
That was a quick.
There was no
interceptor.
catch. There is a flag on the play.
What the heck? That quarter was
So,
fast. That quarter.
How many teams are left? Don't tell us because I want us to like guess them.
Either 3 or 2. I can't. I'm keep track. I think 3.
Buffalo.
Buffalo
Buffalo's
5
gonna be-
straight.
Miami
Oh, yeah, of
Dolphins.
course.
Miami 2 straight.
So, do we have? Let's see. Who did we already get?
I have one more guess. Pittsburgh.
Did not make it 2 years ago.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we got them all because you got.
This
Cowboys,
is what I
Eagles.
have. Tell me if you missed it. Chiefs, Bills, Buccaneers, 49ers, Cowboys, Ravens, and Dolphins.
Yeah, we got them all.
There's one more.
Kyron, left side, gonna get a first down and a lot more.
Wow.
The remaining team is the Philadelphia Eagles, made it the last 3 years.
Oh, no, we already got
actually
that.
the
We didn't.
Eagles
The
were
one
guessed.
that we didn't get was the Dolphins. Nobody said the
No,
Dolphins.
I guessed it. I guessed
You got the Dolphins after
We
the
got
game.
we got all 8.
Eagles
we got
was
all 8.
Tony
Great
on like
job.
his
Great
second or
job,
third
team.
guess.
That's my problem, like, because I knew Eagles and Cowboys, but I was like, I'll throw the Green Bay Packers out for some reason, and I don't know why I think throwing out the one that might be wrong is better than like the easy one. I got cocky because I was winning so much.
First
no
and 10
shame.
here
There's no pride in saving the tricky ones.
at about the 29-yard line. The handoff again. Now it's to Corum. Corum will
All
get
right.
about 2 yards.
Let's get
Blake
12 more
Corum
carries like
makes
that.
appearance. The young rookie makes
Tony's with
an
me.
appearance.
Sure is.
Did you-
Kyron is having the staff take a look at his cleats, and they're taping up his shoes. They may be too loose.
You know
He
what?
does
Let's
not
keep him out
want
for the
to
next
have loose shoes.
quarter, just to be safe.
He could probably sit the rest of the game. They
Second
got the-
down.
I'm with you. They got their future here.
2nd and 9. Corum
Good
steps up to
God.
make the block, and Nakua is open and takes it for the first down.
That throw and catch was just sick.
That's unreal.
The things you're able to do with Nakua.
Yeah.
Both
Look at like
Cup, they're just
that
so
window. That window is so fucking small.
Great job on the blitz pickup though by Corum.
Corum, yeah, he fucking killed that. Like, because that doesn't happen otherwise.
Correct. Well, really bummed that I was betting everything was going to be a Cooper Cup week.
And 10. I don't
Don't
think
worry.
you're. I mean, I still think Cup. Nakua on an end around about the 8-yard line.
I feel like if the scoring keeps up the way it is, we'll be fine.
Second
Tough to
down.
do,
I'm just wondering when the issues start happening. Where like, oh, sorry, I threw a pick. Oops. Oh, I fumbled it.
They'll
Good God.
come.
His line was at 29.5 at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. He might go.
All right,
for
here we
100.
are. 2nd down and 3. It's Williams. Kyron will get
Going
actually stopped
nowhere.
this time at the line of scrimmage.
I think they gave him a yard.
Did you see that very not FarceBall stat? If they score here, it'll be the first game all season in the NFL with 4 touchdowns in the first 4 drives.
Let's go.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I only bet the under as an emotional hedge. So
Happy to see that another game has not been completely farce-balled. 3rd and 2.
but this is already better than 90% of the Thursday night games we got.
Yes.
Aaron Williams back in. Cup on the move. And then they get a flag.
Delay of game.
Delay of game.
What are we doing here?
They've spent 2 timeouts in the first quarter on delay of games, and now they got one. That's get your shit together, boys.
I gotta say, false start. False start is the call on Jackson.
Is it a false start if you're moving at 0?
Yeah, he started to shift and then he lost his balance.
I'm saying the clock was at 0. That ball should have already been coming out.
Yeah, he was just
I'm
begging.
blaming-
Like, they have to snap it now, you know?
I'm blaming everyone else.
I love him screaming "God damn it" at his center, bro.
3rd and 7.
Maybe if your team like bought tickets, look at how purple the crowd is.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of blue there too, to be fair. 3rd and 7. He throws to his right, and he's well defended, but Cooper Kupp, and now there's a flag on the play. I think that's going to be PI.
I don't know if it was PI though.
I don't know if it was either.
That all 22 angle didn't really do a good job of showing the
Yeah.
intricacies.
But it is interference on Gilmore.
It is Gilmore, so it probably was PI.
That's true.
Maybe it's a makeup call. We saw him.
I mean, if
doing
we're
it
gonna go
earlier.
history-wise, let's see here.
Eric, that's a good point.
Oh, that was PI.
That was
such
absolutely
blatant
PI.
PI.
He put his hand on his face mask even.
Well, I mean, he's
Wow.
in the air and you're shoving him back 2 yards
That deserves the Owen Wilson. Wow.
before the ball has even gotten there. Yeah.
So 1st and goal for the Rams. They're in tight, and Kyron gets the call. Kyron
he
gets
loses a
knocked
yard.
down before he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Yikes.
We're going in
Pace.
the right direction, boys.
Ivan Pace in there in a hurry. Good for me because I actually have him in a IDP league.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, tackle. You get extra for tackle for loss?
I think so, yeah. I'm
You
not
better.
looking at the stats.
Otherwise, scoring sucks. Is
Yeah.
it pure
Alright.
IDP or is there IDP with offense?
I don't. With what?
Is it IDP with offensive players also, like combined, or
Yes,
is it pure
yes.
IDP?
It was a regular team, and then he goes, oh, and you have 3 defensive players.
Yeah. Do you remember the old IDP?
Stafford in a lot of trouble, but breaks away and hits Cup in the end zone.
Wow.
So
I'll
Cooper
take
Kupp
Kupp yards.
on the stat sheet with a touchdown.
Let's go cup yards. Now I just need 19 more catches like that. I'm gonna say it right now, guys. I don't think I'm hitting my under.
You are not hitting your under.
And that's okay.
I cannot
I'm-
believe
I'm here
that
for
he
it.
did
Are
not
you
get
kidding
sacked
me?
there.
You know, they're calling Matthew Stafford the white Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that insult.
Many are saying this.
The extra point is up and good.
Wow.
And there we are, a tie game still.
There's one thing I know about Eric. He will go to bat for Daniel Jones. He will not have you say that.
No, what? I'm talking about Stafford.
I know.
How dare you insult Stafford with comparisons to Daniel Jones? There's no comp.
I don't know. Actually, I think that comp is pretty apt, based on their mobilities.
Probably.
Oh.
Although what's funny is I love how Goff, he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't great with the Rams. But then he goes to the Lions, and now he's like one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league.
Dude, his 4-game streak, like his last 4 games, it's disgusting how good he is. Like historically good. I'm like I was looking at it. I'm sad too. If I had gone a week earlier, I bet I would have gotten better odds. But he's like the 4th favorite for MVP right now.
Point out that I'm currently seeing a Double Miles ad, Capital One,
Yes.
and it is my fangirl, Jennifer Garner,
Oh yeah, friend of the show.
friend of the show.
This is Jennifer Garner, and you're watching FarceBall on Football Absurdity.
And you're hanging with
I
the guy
am
that puts
here
me to
for
sleep every night.
Josh, you are brilliant. I am absolutely on board with this.
Thanks, Jen. Happy to have you
Yeah.
on board.
Ryan's calling a CJ Ham touchdown.
Oh, you hear that?
Talk.
The whispers.
Okay, you know what?
The
Here's
whispers.
what I'm gonna do. I want to know.
You hear
let's look
that?
Up, let's look up what the live bet for a CJ Ham touchdown is. Live TD scorers.
This just in. Ryan's more of a ham fan than a turkey fan. Coming this Thanksgiving.
CJ Ham touchdown plus 2,200. So what that means is a $10 bet will pay you $220 if you believe in Ryan.
You're
I didn't say I was betting it. I was just pointing out the bet.
Listen, in one of my leagues, I'm flexing Tucker Kraft and playing Mark Andrews. I believe in Ryan.
I need to point out right now that the odds just went down to plus 2,000. So Vegas is absolutely listening to us. They shortened those odds. The minute they heard Ryan was calling a CJ Ham touchdown, we lost 200 on that.
Do you believe that Ryan is God?
Sometimes,
What are the
yeah.
odds? What are the odds of?
I do believe that God was one of us. You know what I mean?
I didn't know they changed the odds again. Do you believe that Ryan is God?
CJ Ham's still plus 22. What does 52 cents get me? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna do 52 cents just so
A
I hate
question
having
asked
like
over
change,
the annals of time. Every
and
era,
it'll pay me.
someone has asked, what will that get me? First and 10 here for the Vikings. Thank you to our good friend for coming by and saying hello to everybody.
So a CJ Ham touchdown will make me $10 now.
It will make you $10.
I'm tailing Ryan because I believe in Ryan.
That's true friendship.
Ryan,
there.
we believe in you.
I mean,
What do you mean, Ormont? I already placed the bets.
His parlay of 2 passing touchdowns for each quarterback, a Cooper Kupp and a Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown. Like that's one leg away from hitting, and it's not even halftime. Give the
True.
man his
I should have
flowers.
tailed it.
I did.
Did you? Good for you.
Sure did.
I only kept my like no sweat things. I didn't want to go too crazy on this Thursday because I didn't feel good about it. Yeah, that's blatant pass.
There's a
interference.
flag right there.
Just
Sam
keep scoring.
Darnold. Shouting mad.
Oh, it wasn't.
And there it is. Illegal formation. Boy, I tell you, how many times have I seen an illegal formation or shift?
Have we ever
Illegal
It's about
shift.
player safety.
have we ever seen Sam Darnold and the singer from Pentatonics, like the one white guy, in the same place at the same time?
No, because they're the same man.
That's what I'm.
They were born of the same blood.
That was the conspiracy that Josh was launching right there.
Yeah.
Second down.
You've been banned from the Darnold on Reddit.
Second and 15. He's trying to call some kind of audible. He's got Jefferson in motion, and now he throws it to Jefferson on the screen. Jefferson will get a couple yards, but not what they were hoping for, I believe.
Good matchup. You throw it out on the edge. You got a 1 blocker, 2 defenders, and a ball carrier.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
McCullough was up to the task.
And when that guy's Justin Jefferson, you can trust him to like make a
That's
guy
good.
miss.
Good defense.
You mean you usually can. Third and 9 here. Naylor in motion all the way out to the right side. And now motion again. So
That's
they've got
offsides,
trips.
right? Or is
And
it a
now
cross
it
out?
is, he is smacked and throws the ball basically grounding, but I guess
No,
we'll
it
say
isn't.
that.
The flags was that. What was the flag for?
There wasn't a flag.
I
Okay.
could swear I saw like 3 flags fly.
Wally, the accident was years ago. You need to let it go.
That made me laugh.
That was just a perfectly timed snap, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the defense really nailed that one.
Yeah.
Jared Verse is a fucking beast. by the way, folks.
He is indeed. 4th and 9. They punted away.
He was the guy Lawrence Holmes liked.
Yes.
My goodness, he backs up to the 7-yard line to pick this up, and he'll get to about the 12 before he's wrapped up and brought down.
Man, if Kyron Williams was returning that punt, it'd be so much further.
Do you get points for Sherfield doing a tackle, getting a tackle?
You should. If you're in a league with IDP and offensive players don't get tackled, don't get points for tackles, you're fucking up.
It's not true IDP.
Yeah. If a receiver makes a tackle on an interception, I should get a point for that.
Oh man, think of the extra kicker value. Oh my god.
I mean, we do
Your
that
kicker value?
in me and Ryan's home league. You get points per tackle, even if you're on offense, because we have an IDP spot. Snagged me some CJ Mosley on waivers this week. He was just sitting there. Fucking kidding me? That's CJ Mosley.
Is he not the guy he was like 2 years ago in IDP? Because
No,
he was an
still is,
IDP
but
god.
He was hurt, and then like he just came back.
I don't get guys who cut like elite players who are hurt just because
Well,
of IDP.
In IDP, like, you know, pretty much everyone floats between. Every good linebacker floats between like 8 and 12 points usually.
Yeah, but I feel like there's always one or two linebackers that are getting you more, like that are a little
Yeah,
bit
but
cut above.
that's not as sticky as you would think.
I haven't done IDP in forever, so it's hard for me to say.
You're lost.
Tell you what, sticky.
It is my loss. They used to. Evan, do you remember the old IDP league that was on Something Awful?
No, I was not in that.
No, that was a fun league because all it was only IDP players.
Yeah,
But
so
like
it's-
1 year, 6 guys just didn't come back and it died.
Fascinated that you guys play. You like you've gone to every sort of corner of the fantasy football experience, including like the golf league. That just blows me away. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I could pick some schlub, and he goes, no. I mean, like he actually has to enter the field of play at some point.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
it's
don't get anything or
it
whatever.
is.
doesn't-
I think it's a much harder window to hit.
Yes.
Because you have to be bad enough to actually get snaps and playing time, but good enough to see the field.
Right. So I have, I think 80 points less than anybody else through 7 weeks. And
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. And I was thinking about it. So I was looking at my roster on Sleeper. You know, it's always got percent owned.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at a player in fantasy
First and
that
10.
sucks on the waivers, and you're like, how is he 2% owned?
This is Blake Corum.
Leagues like that.
Yeah.
Blake Corum will get about 1.5 yards, 2 if he's lucky. Probably about a yard is where they'll spot it. And it brings up second down. I love the added, I can't remember what it's called, but the added helmet on the outside.
Guardian
Um,
cap?
Those caps are perfect for making this look like a video game with big head mode.
No, you know what they're great for? Making your shitty like Halloween costume actually look legitimate if you wanted to go as a football player. Like, your mom could make you a helmet, and if it looks a
Yeah.
little off, it's like perfect.
I got to tell you. So, yeah, I'm looking at my
I want to hear
roster.
that uttered ever again. Your mom can make you a helmet. Oh.
I'm looking at my roster, and one of my best players in Golf League this year is Nelson Aguilar. Because
There you go.
He's scored a point in every game, and he's never scored over 6.5.
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic.
He is 0% rostered. And
He's
0%
MVP of your golf league. Is incredible.
Yes. Yes.
2nd and 14. The throw to Cup. Cup
There you
will get out of bounds after getting about 4.
There you go. We're getting there.
Oh, I love it.
You got to throw to him again.
Rams. Look at the difference there. Rams offense was Cup, Nakua, Williams, and Stafford. 0.13 plus EPA per play.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's insane.
So on 3rd and 10, Let's see what they do here. He's got him crossing. He can't. He stumbles. Then he throws it away. Pretends he was throwing it to Kyron, but it is thrown away.
Who's that flag on?
Actually, I think that was Corum.
If it's holding, that's a problem in the end zone. Oh, but it wasn't.
It is on the defense.
That's an automatic first, baby.
Hell yeah. You know what? You know what we need? More points.
Yes.
Illegal hands to the face.
I can't believe there's a person up there. Oh yeah, that's a. Oh my god.
Throat.
If you just like let go after a second, they won't always call that. If you hold it for 5 seconds, you're getting the flag.
Stop hate, as it says on his helmet.
Stop hate.
Yes, you know, when I think stop hate, I think jihad.
For first and 10. Said by Waleed. Blake Corum. Blake Corum getting you up to the right side.
Jihad Ward.
He will.
I know Waleed. I know that's his name. I still can't say that. I can't tell that.
I
joke.
know. Look, Tony, you did your job. You set me up.
Are you talking about a jihad on football? Is that what's going on?
And you trusted that I would get us there.
Yeah. That's
Second
true.
down.
The team effort.
Damn, Ryan's got Corum in his golf league. Must be
Uh-oh.
nice.
You're in trouble now.
No, he's
Let's
doing
get
great for golf
let's
league.
get 6 more yards.
Doing great.
There is a flag.
Nice.
Looks like a false start. It is Havenstein.
We're halfway there on Corum.
Havenstein.
He's got
And he's
7
next to
yards.
his buddy who has the added helmet protection, which makes it look like big head mode.
Tony, all that matters is being right.
I just want to tell you, the man in motion was so electric that everybody he ran by on the line moved. Second and 10.
This is a big cup play. I can feel it.
Cross, and here goes Kyron.
I don't want to see that at all.
Kyron will
Tell me there was a hold. But did he get another face
the
mask?
flag on the play.
I'm curious what the hell happened here.
Waiting to find out as the referees settle into place here, and
Yep.
holding on the offense.
Let's get those second and longs going. That's what
That
I
is
like.
number 50, Limmer, who
We
is
need to
a
throw
rookie.
the football.
And he had a false start earlier. This dude's not having a great game.
And
Limmer-
Matthew Stafford's been yelling at him.
He's a rookie. What are you gonna do?
Oh, what are you doing, dude?
He's giving this offense a limb drop.
He is limbing it up.
Look at that. That's just... That's a guy who doesn't know where he's supposed to be.
I guess so, although, you know, hey. Second down and 20. It's a screen. It is to Kyron. Kyron will get not even to the line of scrimmage and get dropped down and lose a couple of yards on that.
Lord.
It brings up third down.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you ever get someone in Golf League who's, like, kind of feeling cocky about a guy doing bad? And then he, he'll be like, you know what?
Like, oh, this is a bad matchup for Patrick Mahomes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Occasionally, not often, because it'll bite you in the ass.
Yeah, I was going to say, how badly does that, like, go... Ooh.
On 3rd and 18, they give it to Kyron. Kyron gets it out past the 20-yard line,
Damn it.
but that will stop them.
That's...
It'll give them the space they need to bring in the punting unit.
I
And we're
understand
finally
why you
seeing a
did that.
stalled drive.
But why couldn't you have done that with Blake Corum?
Right? Yeah, that Kyron under's going to be iffy. That's going to be a sweat.
That's gonna. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a sweat. We're halfway through the game. He's at 50 yards. I've kind of accepted that I'm just gonna get like my token.
Sure.
I just need Aaron Jones to come through for me in Cooper Cup.
The catch is made at the 37, and there's not much of a return.
Well, the last drive was a Ty Chandler drive, so the hope is that this one is
Tony, I'll let
Whatever.
you handle
Aaron
this because I
Jones,
step
yeah.
away for a moment. I got to use the loo.
sure. That's Ryan's boy Andrew Van Ginkel with the tackle. So 14
Van
up.
Ginkel.
14 up. That was we've had two. Each team started with 2 touchdown drives, and now each team has punted. What's next?
Each
here?
team has remembered that it's Thursday night.
Yeah, it's feeling kind of Thursday so far. Aaron Jones looking good. Puka Nakua going crazy out there. No Tutu Atwell to be found.
All is right with the world.
Hey, I just need what Whittington, is that his name? Whittington.
He's out.
Yeah,
Whittington is out.
He's out.
Yeah.
he is.
He's inactive or just like
Inactive.
out, like hurt. Yeah.
Inactive.
That man has the whitest name I've ever seen in a football player.
In a football player, that's a key.
Yeah, I've seen
Well-
whiter names.
Okay. I was gonna say he's not British, and shit. Andrew Van Ginkel's on the other side.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the whitest names of all time,
It's like a runner-up for Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I feel like,
right?
and if he was active, I feel like this would just turn into a World War II reenactment.
Kind of already is.
Very strong offensive to start, and then we're just kind of stalling out.
I was gonna say because like, nope, it's gone, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
I lost it. It was gonna be a stupid history reference. Could say like the Rams coming at them like Normandy because everyone thought it was gonna be a Cooper Cup game, but really it was a Puka Nakua game. Little D-Day action there because they thought they were gonna land at Omaha Beach, or the plan was for them to land somewhere else, but a Spanish spy helped trick the Nazis into thinking they were landing somewhere else, so they got
Dude,
freaked.
that is one of my great. That is like, I when my kid was telling me this is something that he was doing for a book report, I was like really impressed.
He did a book report on Garbo.
Yeah,
Shout out Garbo.
yeah, it's a great. It's such like that's what the thing is. My kid's the kind of kid who's going to try to find a history.
Here
thing.
goes
That's
Jones.
funny.
Running out, and he does not get the pass from Sam Darnold, who gets wrapped up
He
and
needed
sacked.
to dump that off to Jones. Right
Yeah, that
away.
was weird.
Jared Verse is very good.
Like what it was is he was looking for a big play to develop, and then it just didn't happen. But
Yeah, he held on to that ball for a super long time.
yeah,
I don't even blame the tight end. Like, how long does a tight end?
that was a
have to-
great block by the tight end.
Yeah, how long?
You
does-
held him for like 4 seconds.
Right.
I'm happy if a tackle does that.
Second down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, we're getting farce ball here.
Dude, the change to Thursday night has been so abrupt.
Yep.
It literally. Wow. False
I think
start
an element
from
of
Jared
I think an element of Thursday night, as far as I've seen it this year, is that they need to give you hope, so when they dash it away, you're always
First
surprised.
drives typically, the first drives start out strong more often than not on Thursday night. I've noticed that too.
I don't know
But,
if it's
like,
the offense is
when-
getting tired or the defense is finally standing up. It's second down and 25.
But when we finally got to like,
In trouble. Rolling around.
did he get that off? What the hell happened? I completely lost that.
Just
Why didn't he throw it to Aaron Jones
Is
there?
it everybody else that got a crappy pixelated feed for a second there?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I definitely didn't see it. So
But actually now lost connection.
Oh no. Well, you missed
A
Darnold
spinning
going out.
wheel and a
throwing it
frozen
away.
play.
It's a great
Yeah.
stunt though.
you gotta you get. Why is he going big there? Dump it off to like Aaron Jones. He's right in front of you. Take the easy.
He's
play.
also Sam
Get half the
Darnold.
yard. I,
Yeah.
that's
Regressive.
that's an
tendency.
easy read.
They're gonna run on this. Gonna motion the guy back in the back. I'd imagine. No. All right.
You'll have to call it there, Tony. I have no idea what's happening.
Jalen Naylor catch on 3rd and 25 for about 8.
Golf
Fourth
league in
down.
effect. Golf
Oh,
league
I'm
is in
back to
effect.
live.
I actually had to start Jalen Naylor some places, so let's go.
3:13.
So 4th and 16 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds and running on the clock. The defenses have both stood up on these last 2 drives for both sides.
Yeah, the Rams was more self-destructive. The Rams defense.
The
did really
kick
well.
caught about the
Yeah.
11-yard line.
I mean, the Rams defense did pretty well, but also you had 2 penalties that just put you in a position to fail.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Why can't we just have a nice, like... You know what? We did have that game with Baker, so...
Anybody listen
Yeah,
to
that-
that concept album about the Warriors movie that Lin-Manuel Miranda
No,
released?
I am so mad that exists.
That's insane.
I'm so
It's-
mad that exists. Fuck Lin-Manuel Miranda. Dude sucks. And,
Yeah.
and he's gonna make a Warriors concept album? Fuck you, dude. The thing exists. It's cool. Everyone loves it. What sort of psychopath do you have to be like, wow, here's this really cool piece of art. How can I make it about me?
You know it's gonna be. You know it's gonna be even
Yeah,
worse for you, Tony.
I just want to point out that that's not just Lynn. That is literally somebody in Hollywood said, I'm going to put this together. And
Sure.
who's the hottest guy in Broadway right now? Oh, that's right. The guy that just did Hamilton and a huge success. I'm gonna
Here's
give him-
he can say no. Like,
He
he could be
can.
like, this is dumb, I'm not doing this.
Oh, okay.
He
I'm
did
sorry,
it,
Wally.
so he's culpable.
I understand that you turn away millions because, somebody goes, oh, yeah, hey, man, we're going to pay you millions.
You already have millions. He can pick another project to get millions on. If it was his first thing, I'm not going to judge, What, like, when you already have the successful thing and you're doing those projects, I start judging.
It's
Because
less
that's
shocking.
how you tell how a guy is.
It's less
You have to
shocking
keep
that
fucking
Lin-Manuel.
bubble up there.
It's less shocking that Lin-Manuel Miranda did something like that.
Second and
and-
6, they're going to hit Colby. Colby Parkinson will get the first down for them.
And more shocking that
Jack.
Lauryn Hill is a part of it.
Nothing Lauryn Hill does would surprise me anymore.
Yeah, I'm there too.
And I love her for it. I mean, good for her. I hate white people too. Let's be
The
real.
2-minute warning has been reached.
Crackers.
We are 2 minutes to go before the halftime, so they will step away for commercials that feature ghosts and weird things.
If you really hated white people, Tony, you would have picked Puka Nakua to go off this game.
That's true. Cooper Cup was funny.
Is that?
That's fantastic.
Cooper Cup, white man. Noted white man.
Yes, Nakua, noted Hawaiian? Samoan?
Samoan.
Samoan.
Samoan. Is that considered indigenous?
Yes.
I mean, I assume so.
I'm not really sure what you're asking.
Well, like, is labeling Polynesian culture indigenous accurate? And I would say yes. 'Cause
I
they're
think in
not-
the
Yeah, it
modern
is.
day parlance, that's correct.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
migrant. They didn't migrate there.
Yeah.
Exactly. It wasn't like these fucking stupid white people that just go to places and go, we're here. And clearly, we're
Right.
the first.
Lauryn Hill, baby, she was right all along.
The Eddie Izzard flag planting joke is still probably one of my favorite stand-up jokes of all time, though. You guys know it, right?
No.
You've never
Assuming
seen
I've
it?
seen it at some point, but I'd love for
Eddie
you to...
Izzard just talking about how did Britain just conquer the world just by planting their flag and just saying this is now ours.
Yeah.
Like, oh, If you ever get a chance, look it up. It's absolutely fantastic.
So
that Eddie Izzard album is a top 5 comedy album.
Eddie Izzard is one of the best comedians in the world.
Yeah.
I watched
that's his best
the
album.
I watched The Crown recently, and it still blows my mind that they were doing like colony tours, like as late as like the 60s. Yeah, like as late as the 80s, right? Like it's like, oh,
Terribly offensive.
That feels like it should have ended already. Like at that point, like ugh.
Yep. They just turned it into inclusive resorts in the 90s. Kyron gets his first down, a beautiful run to the right side of center, and I gotta say that was power in motion. 1st and 10 here for the Rams. 1:40 and running on the clock before this half ends. A quick half we're happy about. Tosses it to Williams. Williams will be ahead of him by a couple yards, so therefore gets at least a few. But he'll be short of the line to gain, so suck it down.
I prefer Kyron as the receiver. Oh, you gotta love the underhanded toss.
That was awesome. That was literally awesome. That, and look at the, never mind. Well done, Matthew.
It makes
Stafford.
sense. It makes it easier, doesn't it?
2nd and 4 here.
Oh,
Kyron will fight to get that first down, and he sure will get it.
That's
He might get a yard more. So 1st and 10 will be the play. It'll also be 1:10 and running on the clock. Time is ticking away before this half ends. The Rams trying to put some points on the board before that halftime. A minute now left. Stafford looks, got his man. It's Kupp. Kupp will be at midfield at the 50.
Let's fucking go.
He will pull it in, but that will keep the clock. Oh, wait a minute. There's a flag on the play now. That is Kupp's 3rd catch of the night.
This better not be an offensive penalty. What was that? Do we know what the penalty was?
I guess they've picked it up and decided that it was not pace. They thought maybe he hit him too low or something, but no. I think we're good.
Yeah, if you're blocked into him, you can't be flagged for going low.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup of the flag.
Suck it down. And 6. He's got a man, but it is knocked away by a brilliant defense that tag teamed him and set Cooper to failure.
Why are they like getting Cooper in stride? Like the routes he's running kind of suck.
But
yeah, they've been these little like step out post, turn around post kind of thing.
That's the same route he just ran before. And so you're going to get to 3rd and 1 with 1 timeout left and the clock running with 45 seconds left.
3rd and 6.
It doesn't make sense.
3rd and 6 here. 47 seconds on the clock. Lot of movement. He's looking. Comes back to his left, and he was going to throw to Williams, but he could not get there because the defense was too stout. So
why didn't he just put that
4th
into
and
Kupp?
6.
I guess if you don't have any timeouts, you don't really want to go to Kupp there, but you still need to get.
They do have one timeout left. He was about to throw to Williams, but it gets smacked down by Greenard. Greenard can't get to it after he smacks it, so it goes incomplete. It brings
if you get the Kupp out of his break, I know you're splitting a couple safeties, but you had that space there.
And the punt is up. He is around. Oh, wow. It will be captured and downed at about the 5-yard line. And it's Darnold with 35 seconds out. Another flag on the play.
Nice.
Welcome to Thursday Night FarceBall.
During the kick on the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal, so it is now going to be at the 2.5-yard line. Wait, yes, right?
What was the penalty?
Either way, they're having a huddle in the end zone, which is always an uncomfortable feeling. On 1st and 10 with 35 seconds left in the first half, do they take victory? They don't. They look like they're going to try to do something. They got the clock running, and they hand it to Jones. Jones will drill it up the middle, and he will not get but maybe 2 yards. And the clock will run, and they could just...
That's huge.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
No.
They're stopping the clock now. We've got an injury.
That's Christian
Darisaw, who committed the penalty just a moment ago, is now on the turf in the end
one of
zone.
the best tackles in football.
Yep. Yeah, Sam Darnold. If he's not in there, Sam Darnold's not sitting in the pocket for 5 fucking seconds.
Darisaw.
Big.
Oh, he got rolled up.
Oh boy.
Please.
McCullough
Okay,
landed
you don't
on
need to
his
keep showing
knee
it.
on the outside of his knee, the outside back side of his knee.
Yikes.
It looked like his ankle bent kind of weird there, but
It was his knee. 100% that was a knee issue.
Well, that's no good.
Because he rolled and fell into the knee on that back left corner. It just, oh. I
What a
think
tough
that
break.
stressed a few things, and that's going to hurt for a minute. Let's talk about how Devontae Adams wants a Taco Bell in his house.
Yeah,
I think it's a
Devontae
bad
Adams
move.
also thought he wanted to be a New York Jet last week, and then
I'm not sure where you're going, Josh, but he's still a New York Jet.
yeah, because
well,
he wants to be.
he
is the
he
question.
regrets it instantly. Is the thing.
I don't think so. I think that you expect the first game in, you're going to be a little rough.
I don't know. I think
I'm
You
also a
left-
Garrett Wilson owner, so I got to be honest with you. I'm not thrilled.
you left a terrible Jets or a terrible Raiders team for a terrible Jets team, but also you get to deal with the Jets, the New York media. I feel like it's a downgrade.
I mean, sure, I guess I get your point. Understood. I just... I think that he's pretty happy, and it's going to take a week, and then they'll be much better.
I can't imagine anyone being happy on the Jets.
Say that until they start winning some serious games.
Oh, this is the first time in 30 years the Jets are going to be relevant. Thank you. I'll believe it when I see it.
Playing the devil's advocate on all these and realizing that I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you ever believe in the Jets?
Only because I have Garrett Wilson.
You can believe in Garrett Wilson and not believe in the Jets. The fact that he's not getting carted off has to... I don't know, maybe...
He's walking out, but it doesn't look good. So Darisaw, 46 starts in 48 career games. And
Oh, good God. Oh, no. Questenberry is so fucking bad.
Oh, he's so bad he couldn't make it in Tennessee.
Good God, this is not good.
When you say that, I just want to point out that they're in victory formation. This will just run out the clock, and that'll take us to halftime.
They could still get sacked with Questenberry out there.
They should have been in victory formation the play before. Where they just going to run
They
up the middle?
should have, and he wouldn't be injured. But I will remind you all that we appreciate you for tuning in and hanging out with us on the Football Absurdity stream on Twitch. And, of course, don't forget to check out footballabsurdity.com. We love you all, man. We appreciate you. This is halftime. The guys are here. We're all here. I will step away for a moment, of course. But then we will be back for the second half of this Thursday night FarceBall.
The second half.
Second half.
All right, I got a list. 12 teams are on it. Teams that have not made the playoffs the past 2 seasons. There's only 12. Teams that have not made the playoffs this year or last year.
No playoffs.
Who's starting first? You gotta let us know.
Well, you are now.
How many
Oh.
are there? Evan, I'm sorry.
12.
I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bears.
They have not made it in 3 years. Yes. Josh.
I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals.
They have not made it for 2 years. Nice. Tony.
I am going to go with the New York Jets.
They have not made it in 13 years. Wally. Longest streak by far.
All right. Let's guess the Washington Commanders.
Have not made it in 3 years. Josh.
Give me a sec. I'm going to say the Carolina Panthers.
They have not made it in 6 years. Josh.
You know what I like is he's like, give me a second, and I could hear the moment when he realized he had it.
Tony.
I'm going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders.
They made it in 2021. They have a 2-year drought. Wally.
I will guess the Los Angeles Chargers.
The Chargers made the 2022 AFC wild card.
Did they?
Yep.
Yeah,
Staley
they lost to the Jaguars, remember?
Oh my God, Josh, this is your moment.
I'm going to say the Tennessee Titans.
The Tennessee Titans have not made it in 2 years. Yes, Tony.
No,
Cleveland
Tony
Browns.
lost, right?
No.
Didn't Tony just get one wrong?
No.
No.
Who did you guess just now? You guessed the Raiders, though, you said.
Yeah, and they made it over
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Which by
Let the
how
game
math
master
works.
run
Evan, you got to be clear about that. I am ingesting copious amounts of psychedelics.
Tony, what'd you say?
The Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Browns, behind Joe Flacco,
Oh, shit.
made the
that's right.
playoffs
Oh,
Yeah.
last year.
Nice job,
And
Josh.
since Josh went first, Josh is now 1 win. Good job, Josh. Josh
Well
can take
done.
the rubber match at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, is there a 4th quarter like battle between the two of them? for
I'll
the
figure it
title,
out.
Or is it whoever takes it?
It's whoever takes it gets to run the gauntlet. Where they have to name every item on a list.
God, I
in,
hate
like,
running.
60 seconds. So other teams that haven't made it, the you say Titans?
Yeah, I did, yes.
Titans.
Yeah.
Okay, the Cardinals have not made it for 2 years. The Patriots have not made it for 2 years. The
Oh.
Saints for 3 years.
Oh.
The Colts for 3 years. The Falcons for 6 years. And second on the list, they have not made it since Super Bowl 50, the Denver Broncos.
Wow. Those are bad football teams.
Yeah, this was a fun one. Just thinking of bad teams and naming them.
No, because I was going to go Browns, and then I remembered Flacco's run last year. Can't believe that he's not a Brown this year. But, you know,
Take a break for a moment.
I'm sure Jameis Winston will do just fine.
I'm so mad I got the Chargers wrong. I needed to actually take my time with these. I was just, you know what it is? I'm going to blame Shane on this one. Like, his feelings on the Chargers just seeped in, where it didn't even occur to me that they had made the playoffs in the last 2 years. This is your fault, Shane. Am I the only one here?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh. Oh. This is unfortunate.
I like the PlayStation .5 graphics that are happening right now.
setting up the next thing.
How did I get that fucking wrong? I'm so mad. I don't like that I've been losing these. Like, I should be doing better. Unacceptable. Oh, I still gotta do the...
It's not your fault you were a paper champ, Wally.
Paper champ. I have the most championships of this group, still. Oh, Josh, Friday or Saturday, one or two, we haven't quite decided yet. I'm heading over to Mark's. Do our FMA watch if you're interested.
You guys aren't done with that yet?
We only get the chance to maybe see each other like once a week if we're lucky.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Okay.
teacher and he's got kids. Like,
Okay.
so we're kind of we're actually just starting the day of reckoning. Like when they're like the promise day, and I'm like, oh, like the end of that episode where everyone's just kind of walking towards in the distance, and then I look and I'm like, there's still 15 episodes left, like maybe 20. It's insane. We're only like we still have a third of the show to go. But like it just kind of tells you how dense that show is. Incredibly dense.
Yeah. Still on people's like top anime of all time lists.
It's absolutely my top anime of all time. Eric, are you an anime guy?
I think
does he even
Eric
have
stepped
headphones
away.
in, so he doesn't know. Yeah. No, he doesn't. I don't think he has his headphones on yet. So I gotta wait until they're there.
He
Do you got your headphones in yet, Eric?
Yeah.
Eric, do you have headphones? I mean, he has headphones, but I don't think he can hear us. Although he's nodding his head yes that he can hear us. But that's not an answer. And we had a question for you. Did you hear the question? Did you hear the question? No, you did not.
I did not hear your question.
No, the question is, are you an anime guy? Your beard says yes.
An anime guy?
Yeah.
I'm in a couple of anime.
Do you watch anime?
I don't think I watch a lot of it. No, not really.
Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Only pieces. I wouldn't know much about it.
Okay. Ryan, we are rooting for the Jefferson touchdown because I know you and Tony both did that parlay, so I hope that hits. But also, I need the Aaron Jones thing to hit. What is Nikki Glazer doing?
Does it matter?
Is she part of the halftime show?
I don't know. I only know that the kickoff is coming up, so we'll be back into sports very soon.
Wait a second, Eric, brah. You voiced Jax from League of Legends?
Yes, I did, and Draven and Vel'Koz.
Oh my god, League of Legends is like my favorite game of all time, Eric, brah. This is...
What's some Draven?
Oh my god, I will have to tell my friend who plays Draven on a regular basis that I have unintentionally
Welcome
been...
to the League of Draven.
Oh my god.
You've got to produce an online stream with him.
That is incredible. I had no idea.
You should Google
Is that Dolph Lundgren? Who is
it? It is Dolph Lundgren.
We got Dolph Lundgren, like...
What a waste of a chemical engineer.
That is what my favorite thing about Dolph Lundgren is that he's a fucking genius. Like I would not have thought that in the 80s. Like one of the great bad guys.
Let's be fair, he has a good staff around him.
He's legitimately. You know that he's a chemical engineer. He's got a PhD. Did you know that about Dolph Lundgren?
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's. I remember learning that when the first Expendables came out, and he was actually giving like some scientific jargon, and my buddy like leans over to me. He's like, he can actually give that jargon like in real life because he's a chemical engineer, and I'm like, what? That's insane.
Oh, yeah, that guy's like, he's one of those people, the more you learn about him, you just kind of like, I get why people just think they can do anything. Like, he's a guy who pretty much can do anything.
Can be said about you, sir.
I absolutely cannot do anything. Like, I am incapable of doing anything. Oh. How fucking awesome.
You can write jokes about anything, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, God. Oh, no, is Josh still around? I saw the camera looks like it just went off. I assume that means he's gone offline for a second. But I was gonna tell him, we were talking like roast jokes when we were doing our trip to Michigan, me and Peter.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, like, I don't like doing roasts. I don't like participating in them, but I love writing roast jokes.
Oh, I mean, what's his name? Jeffrey, the guy that is the roast
Jeff
master.
Ross.
Yeah, Jeff Ross.
Yeah,
that guy. He
he
knows how to dig.
Eric, were you? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I don't. I find him like he's fine, but he doesn't have he doesn't throw heat all the time.
Bachelor party was at like a rented out section of a round table, and we did a roast, and it was fantastic.
I was gonna ask, like, were you there? Because there's like 50 people there. Like, yeah,
I even got up. It was, which is rare.
Just spewing jokes at insults each other for 3 hours.
I think one of my favorites was Tully got up and said, "Annie, I love you. I can't wait to see whose trophy wife you become," or something to that effect. Oh, Annie G, by the way. I did not mean your wife.
I remember Nick called her Punky Brewster working a street corner. And that was pretty good. Like,
well, and now she's like a serious journalist.
Yeah. That was great because like even my wife could come. Like all the women came, all the men came. We just
great. It was a really fun event, even though it was like at a round table. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was perfect for me because my wife doesn't. She lets me hold my own leash, so there's nothing like I can't do now that I'm married that I could before. But boy, am I a demanding bitch to my friends. So I wanted them all to be able to blow off some steam on me.
So we all had to write bits, and we I mean honestly, if you know anything good about a roast, is like you just kind of roast every single person there, and it was fantastic. We had a really good time.
That was a great night.
I don't think I was a great roaster, but there were some good bits that night, I gotta say.
Kelly had a picture of me like face down in front of a toilet, passed out, and he blew it up to like 3 feet by 3 feet.
That was the Drunk Nerds weekend.
You know, Tony, the funniest outcome, the most Thursday night outcome, is Kyron Williams rushing for -3 yards in his half, and us somehow coming back to this parlay.
The Tony Pollard special.
Yeah, like I can't
Suck
believe.
It down.
I don't even understand how that happens.
So on second down, he looks and he goes long, and it's Nakua. Nakua cannot bring it in.
I thought he caught that. I was gonna be like, that is the sickest catch I've ever seen.
I honestly thought he did too. On our next gen stat.
Oh, he came real close though.
Oh, he came real close.
That was. Is that offensive pass interference?
It would have been brought back because of the penalty for holding. So it doesn't matter that Nakua didn't bring it in. So, Diedrich.
You know what?
Diedrich.
I think there'll be less holding calls if we throw it to Cooper Kupp.
Second down and 16. The handoff is to Kyron. Kyron will get about 6 yards.
I don't think we're getting that special.
Now he can just lose 10.
Yeah. I need him to think like a Bears running back.
Yeah, run a speed option.
Go full Devin Hester.
So on.
Because that's the one thing that people don't always remember of Devin Hester. Like, there were times where he was dancing around and like he didn't break away half the time. It just looked like he lost 10 yards for no reason, and you're like, what are you doing? And then like the next play he'd do the same thing and run a touchdown, and you're like, oh, that's why we put up with this.
Yes.
On 3rd and 9, Stifford steps back. He's got Nakua over by the sideline. It looks
Did
like
he
he
actually
pulled it
get
in. He sure did.
Did he get
Wow.
both
And they will
feet
get
down?
their first down.
I want to see this because I didn't think he got both feet down.
How do you get that second foot down?
That's what I want to know. Did he?
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh shit! That was
Sure did.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
He got that left foot down just in time as he got racked out of bounds.
That's a dog right there.
So 1st and 10 here, Nakua, the dog. The dog.
I missed
The handoff now to
Puka, I think.
Kyron. Kyron will break through for about 3 or 4 yards.
I feel like a week ago was the best time to buy Puka Nakua.
Indeed, 100%.
Like
And-
everyone was
He wasn't supposed
needing to be
play
talked
until
down.
today,
It brings
so-
up 2nd down.
Right.
So, like, up until yesterday was the right time to buy Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 here. The bling around Jefferson is outrageous.
Love it. It looks like Rainbow Road on his neck.
Sure does. Somebody's eating some Skittles. The Bifrost is all around Justin Jefferson. 2nd and 6. Stafford looking deep, and he's got his man, but it is out of hand, and
You
he
had
had
him.
to try to catch up to it and then play defense to make sure it wasn't picked off.
That was Stafford needs to like
Calm
just
down.
a little bit less on that, and you have
Take a little breath. Take a little breath and put that right on target.
You know what? I think the problem was he wasn't throwing to Cooper Cup there.
He didn't
let's
have
do
red
that same
5
play.
standing by.
Let's do that same play to Cooper Cup.
Here's the look ahead.
Show Puka
They're
how
going to
it's
go
done.
for it on 4th and 2 or less. So on 3rd and 6. 3 on the play
Man.
clock. 2, 1. Gets it off. Looks to his left. Throws, and he's got a pick.
Wow.
And that is Murphy. Murphy pulls it in and
It's just a
touches
bad
his
punt.
feet.
I'll
And
take
there's
the
the picks.
It's
They
just a
tried to
bad
run-
punt.
They tried to run that high-low with Cup again, who got doubled.
Yeah. Yeah, but he just sailed this.
Sailed that because he
That's-
thought Robinson was going to turn right and head
That's-
upfield, and he did
Well, he
not.
sailed the last one too to Puka.
Yeah.
I think
So in a tie game, the Vikings now take possession. They step away for commercial, and of course, we are here with you the whole time.
Remember when
big-
we were excited about this game?
It's gonna happen here, boys. Got a big Aaron Jones.
Remember when
drop.
we were excited? I love this. I love that we are in the second half, and we're still tied up at 14.
And we're like, oh yeah, God is dead.
Yes.
This happens every week, and I love
Yep.
it.
We think it's
And
gonna be different.
I never learn. I always am like, oh no, this was a good game. We finally got no.
It'll
It
be a good
happens
play
every
for you.
time. We are suckers because we love this game.
Oh yeah, bad. Like, I was thinking about that when we were watching that awful game last week. You know, in like May, we would be dying for.
Yeah, bad
Saints.
football is still better than the alternative.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
It's like barbecue. Even bad barbecue is still barbecue.
yes. And better than.
Oh, if I adhere
non-barbecue.
to that. I've had some terrible barbecue.
You've had barbecue that you were like, I can't
No.
believe I never want barbecue again.
I don't know. I disagree, Wally. And I feel like if you slow cook meat for more than like 12 hours, like at some point, like
No, not all barbecue is slow cooked though.
True.
That's my problem with that. I agree with you.
You
Anything
can get a
slow
bad
cooked,
rib.
yeah, anything slow cooked, I'm going to be on board with. Like, I will at least be indifferent. Like, that's the worst I will feel about it. You know,
Farm is there
I just
for
had
us.
I just had a first as a parent today. My kid took me out to breakfast. Like he's
There
like,
you
no,
go.
no, I'm paying. Because I was like, I can't. He's like, we gotta go for breakfast. I'm like, I can't afford it. He's like, don't worry,
So
I'll
which
pay.
McDonald's was it?
No, we went to a breakfast place. We had
ah,
breakfast. We went to Bentley's. We went to a mom and pop place.
you got a
Give me
quarter
some goddamn
pounder.
credit. That's not going to breakfast. How dare you?
He is giving your kids some credit. That's all I'm saying.
No, but like that's. I just realized that's the first time as a parent my kid's like, oh no, don't worry, I got this.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, kind of is.
Hopefully they become a millionaire and they do it every morning. Here's the handoff on 1st and 10. He's going to get about 3 yards.
Oh, I think he got.
And
more
that
than
is Aaron Jones.
I feel like he
You
got
know
4
what
or
that
5.
means, gentlemen? It's second down.
Why do they got? I don't understand why they feel this is an Amazon thing too. Specifically, other places will be like, we're not going to show it to you anymore. But I feel like Bezos is like they want to see it.
Show them.
I actually
blood.
don't know that
Fuck
that's
you,
true. I
Jeff
think
Bezos.
that was I think that's the production deciding that, but Darnold looking for Jones. He's got Jones. Jones will get to the 40. Jones has the first down and a bit more on that
I
reception.
think I got half of my yardage.
Turn to the sidelines like, hey, give me the fucking rock.
Jones having a good game.
Yeah, he is.
Very good
Keep-
at football.
Keep the ball in Aaron Jones's hand.
I mean,
on this drive.
honestly, a lot of both offenses are having some positive gains here.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder about the defense. And on that one, of course, about 2 yards at best for Jones.
The color
Why you gotta jinx it,
commentator's
man?
curse strikes again.
Hope you all are checking it out on Prime Vision just like us. They will
Why
show
don't we
you
have more
things.
Prime Vision? I want more all 22.
They will show you more stuff on there, including green orbs for the players that are expected to do something positive, and then of course the defensive players. They will ring to let you know that they're probably about to do something. And this time, we get no rings but a gold one as he makes the reception
That's
just short of the line
wow.
to gain.
That is
Well
man.
done.
I don't think he's short. I think they gave
Yeah,
it
he
to him.
made it.
Yeah, he
That
got
was
pushed.
rule of cool. They're like, you got this.
Oh, they are
Oh, wow.
okay. There you go. They are marking it as a first down. I don't see it, but all right.
Well, look at this replay. He absolutely got it.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
they
he finally extends at the very end of it. Yes.
On like the 4th effort.
Yeah. That's a fucking dog right there.
Give it up
I
for
was
Addison.
I was not a Jordan Addison guy coming out, but he's since he's been in the league, he's grown on me.
So 1st and 10. Darnold hands it to Jones. He'll get about a yard or two. Bates with the stop on that one. And it brings up second down.
Second down. Let's get an Aaron Jones touchdown here.
Nice.
You know,
long
it says a lot if you're willing to wear that much bling in a game that might get it ripped off or something ridiculous happen to it.
When you
I
wear
hope it's
that
only
much
rhinestone.
bling, they don't have a chance of getting you to rip it off. That's the
Second
guy who
and
knows
8.
he's a dog.
Justin Jefferson wearing half of his salary around his neck.
Hell yeah.
Half his salary.
The throw, Jefferson
That's-
once again.
That's one of the highest paid receivers in football, my friend.
That
So
is a
who's
very
gonna be-
expensive amount of diamonds he has around his neck.
Oh,
who's
it's
gonna
not
be
even
his? Who's gonna be his Aqib Talib?
Yeah, right.
right.
Jair Alexander. Well, actually, no, never mind, because
Just to get high. Just to
you have
get
to
by.
actually be close to him in order to pull chains off, and Jair Alexander can't do that to Justin Jefferson.
Stephen Gilmore's gonna rip it off and then just start talking shit about Michael Crabtree.
First and 10 here for Vikings.
I'm glad you found that funny because oh, look at that!
My goodness, what a catch!
What a
What an
fucking catch!
unbelievable catch down to the
Holy
5-yard line. 4-yard line, even.
Eric, I'm
What
glad
an-
you found that funny because I thought it was hilarious when I thought of it. What a catch!
What a
Oh.
catch!
That's why he's the best there is.
And
That is why. And here it goes to Jones. Jones trying to make his way around the left, and he gets tripped up, and he will lose yardage. They'll lose about 4 or 5 yards there.
well,
Look at that pass interference too. He's holding the
Oh.
jersey. Oh, and he gets the toe tap. And he gets the toe
Wow.
tap at the end. That was
amazing.
disgusting.
Sheesh.
Oh, that catch was
Incredible.
so sick.
Incredible play there by Justin Jefferson.
Oh.
There's a reason he is #1 in the game.
And
Second
he
and
complained
goal.
about it. He complained about it. And he got his 100-yard game.
It is a handoff to Jones. Jones will get him back down to about the 5-yard line, and that is about it. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Is this the CJ Ham touchdown?
Here's the CJ Ham touchdown.
Nah, that's a 4th and 1.
Are we heading to the deli counter?
Could use that Justin Jefferson tutty.
Dude, I'm here for it. I'm also here for a receiving touchdown for Aaron Jones, but
Sure.
Didn't you have one already?
no, he doesn't have any. Kyron has his touchdown.
Oh, it was Kyron. You're right. So on 3rd and goal, what do? 6:30 on the clock and running. He looks. He throws. He was
That-
going for Jefferson,
Was there
but
really
Jefferson
not a
was
flag
already on
there?
the turf.
No, he was slipping on that play before the
Oh,
ball.
was
came
he?
out.
Okay.
So it brings up 4th and goal. Do they go for the field goal here and get the guaranteed points? Or do they risk it for more?
Oh yeah, he just fell.
That was
He
a
even
high risk
tripped up the
throw.
defender.
He's lucky that wasn't picked.
Very
If Jefferson's standing up, there's no chance it's getting picked.
So on 4th and goal, they'll go ahead and take the 3 points here.
You trust that you
Riker.
can get it.
Back to get it. Snap the kick. It is up and good. So 3 points more for the Vikes. 6:22 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
I just want to see replays of this when a play is not going on.
Yeah.
What up, Maddox?
And
I
they
could-
just
Every time there's
100%
an
did.
injury from now on in the football, like NFL, it should just be that catch being replayed.
Quick BRB.
What's up, Maddox? Did you see that? Did you see that Justin Jefferson touch or catch? It should have been a touchdown, but
Rule
Oh.
cool.
yeah, actually, no. I should have been rooting for the Justin Jefferson touchdown there more, just because then your parlay hits, right?
Me and Ryan.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's still time. Maybe.
Yes.
So, who's winning? Is this Minnesota still?
I mean, they have the lead. I think Minnesota is going to win it, but who knows?
Expert analysis.
I think
Yeah,
a
sorry,
close
I don't-
game like this, Tony, kind of leans towards McVay. I think because
Okay.
he's gonna be able to do some kind of crazy
I think I think
4D
you're under-
chess, like
I think you're underselling Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell's one of the best coaches in football. Just
That
look at
was-
what he did last year with Joshua Dobbs and who was the other guy? Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins. Like, he was on a winning streak with those guys.
I think one of his best offensive linemen is not playing right now.
And they still had a better scoring drive than the Rams.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it ended in a
factual.
field goal.
As opposed to the not field goal that the Rams got.
That's one data point, Waleed. I think you more
I'm
than
just saying,
anybody.
I think Kevin O'Connell is a really good coach. I don't, I don't give Sean McVay that much of a coaching edge in this game. That's how highly I think of Kevin O'Connell.
I think Minnesota's defense turns it up. And the
Yeah,
Vikings-
that I think that's the big difference. I think both these offenses can be good, but the Vikings defense is really, really good this year, and the Rams defense has not been. Like I feel like the Rams defense has been playing above their heads a little bit today.
Really?
That's I mean, I only have 7 weeks of data that supports that. They've been getting killed by tight ends and wide receivers and like passing to running back. Like they're giving up a lot of yards in the passing game.
So here's the kick. The kick is caught in the end zone and need down. So they'll go to the 30.
Need this Rams offense to pick this shit up. Let's go.
85-yard catch for Cooper Kupp. Let's go.
That's money in the bank right there. I'll tell you what.
One of two active players from the only two players from the 2009 draft are
Except
Matt
for Thomas
Stafford
Moorhead,
and
the punter.
and a punter. What
There
a
you go.
great stats.
First and
Those are
10.
right.
The handoff to Kyron. Kyron will get about a yard before he's thrown back.
Yeah. We need that to be negative yards.
Stafford. Hell of a quarterback. Let's
Stafford
sell
is-
him so that the Vikes do want to make that trade.
Oh, they do not. It's such a bad idea.
I'll tell you why it's a bad idea is the fact that Sam Darnold has played out of his mind, and now you've got a young quarterback you could build around if you don't make it this year. Second and 8.
A young 29-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, he's younger than a lot of others that are at his level. Colby Jack Parkinson.
I'm surprised there was a catch there, honestly.
And I think they get the first down with that, so that will mean it's 1st and 10.
Move that ball, baby.
You know what I like about
Moving
Colby
that ball.
Parkinson? 0 documented hate crimes. So
Hey, if
I
you're
feel
just
like
going
that's
for
an upgrade.
documented,
That is an upgrade at tight end for the Rams.
But what about hate crimes versus the undocumented?
I can't speak to that.
1st and 10 here. The fake to Kyron, but then the screen to Kyron. Kyron doesn't pull it in. It is an incomplete pass. It
I
brings
want to
up
know if anyone else.
second
Tony
down.
was Tony at least around for that joke because I feel like no one else got the joke
What?
Every
that I
last.
made. I said, well, you know what I like about Colby Parkinson is 0 documented hate crimes.
Yeah, we all know
That's-
about hate crimes, Higby.
Hate crimes?
Okay.
I honestly am unaware of these hate crimes you refer to, so I'm anxious to investigate.
He's been arrested.
Let's just say if Tyler Higbee saw me on the street, it probably wouldn't go well for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You would think Tyler Higbee would belong on the Chiefs.
That's
Let's
true.
just put it that
The
way.
throw to the right side. He's got it. Atwell, 2-2 Atwell pulls it in.
I
He'll
gotta
have a
say-
first down at about the 42-yard line.
Atwell is
Atwell-
golf league eligible.
I was gonna
well-
say, is he in golf leagues?
I don't know. I was just gonna say about Higbee that, as far as I know, that's the only hate crime I've ever heard of that also includes the phrase "D's nuts," because he says that during his hate crime.
He has two, doesn't he?
These
I think you're thinking of Mark Wahlberg.
Just because you didn't like Transformers Dark Side of the Moon, Tony, does not mean it's a
But
hate
look,
crime.
he's going deep, and he's got his man. Oh, not completed.
Wow, good trail.
That was such a good ball. You know what I loved about that? The angle we got on that play was
That was a
fucking
weird
awesome.
angle.
No, it was a great angle. We got to see it from the quarterback's point of view. I fucking loved it. Like, I could see the guy coming open here. Oh, that's good defense.
Yeah,
He got that hand in there right
Good
at the end.
defense.
Ball was a tiny bit underthrown.
Yeah.
Although,
Oh, that was a fun one.
I think that actually borders PI.
Nah. That was good defense.
You got ball first.
2nd and 10 here.
Once the ball's tipped, you can do it.
Delayed
And
game?
a
Oh, false start.
flag. It'll be a false start on the offense.
Can't do that, not in this league.
Number 79, that's Havenstein again.
Terrible. All these pre-snap penalties, all these like late snapping the ball with 1 second left on the play clock. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
So with 4:04 on the clock in the third quarter,
You know what I like about the on my screen? I got the first half, second half Cooper Cup stats. I don't like either half.
2nd and 15, he looks. He's got him across the middle. It's Nakua. Nakua will have the first down and more. They are now well into Viking territory at about the 27-yard line. Knocking on the red zone door.
You know what's fun is there was a very small segment of Dynasty people who were like banging the Puka Nakua drum. How good a feeling is that?
Yes. The answer is yes.
I mean, I remember last year when it was week 1, everyone sunk like almost all of their fab on to try to get him.
See, I went Kyron over Puka just because like I wanted a running back.
Aaron might get about a yard before he's
But I also-
thrown back.
But when I did my waiver wire article that like week 1 when you had Kyron and Puka both just going like God mode, I was like, which position do you feel like weakest at? Take that guy. Because like just historically, a guy
Second
comes in and
down.
has that game in his first game, he generally does pretty well the rest of his career.
On 2nd and 8. Stafford throws to his right. He's got his man. Robinson, touchdown, but a flag on the play.
Yeah, but the flag is defensive pass interference, and he still fucking caught that. Like that guy was all over him.
Pretty awesome.
That was a great catch.
All right, this game's picking up, guys.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan when you get the DPI and the guy still catches it because you know it was a good catch.
You know, my guesstimation of the score is already off because we're only in the third quarter.
That's true.
I mean, we're almost in the fourth quarter.
That's also
But the thought, you're not possibly telling me that you think that no one's going to score the rest of this game.
I mean, we just had like a quarter and a half of no scoring. I'm not guessing anything.
The kick is up and good, so it is 21-17, the Rams.
We literally had like 10 points in a quarter and a half.
yeah. They all came in the last 5 minutes.
Yep.
Wonderful. Keep it up. Go, girls.
2:36 left in the third quarter.
Oh,
And of course, we never leave you. We hang out even through these bad commercials.
I think we need a Aaron Jones drive here.
I don't know about this roller derby freaking place to get a burger.
If there was a roller skate place nearby that was a burger place, like drive-through like this, I would go there 100%.
That's what Sonic
That
is
just
supposed
feels
to be
awesome.
modeled after, Waleed.
Yeah, but there's no one on roller skates, so
Yeah.
you didn't buy my That's not true because I like Sonic.
I think it's overrated, to be honest with
It's fine. Look, I don't go there a lot, but like I'll enjoy it. Like it's fine every once in a while.
Fast food, and I don't know how long.
They got a decent burger.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure I think the only fast food that I've had in the last several years has been In and Out.
I have never had In and Out.
And I got to tell you, In and Out is absolutely worth it.
Yeah,
Everyone says that.
I would say so.
No, I get it. I get it. I get the skepticism. I get it.
What kind? Well, what kind of? I'm trying to think of what I would compare it to. What style of burger is it?
I mean,
It's the thinner, well, not thinner, but I mean, it's not like the regular, patties, but it's just it's the way you get it. If you get animal style, it's the fact that everything is fresh. Even the meat, everything is driven in like that morning to the place.
so
And
I've had both Jack in the Box and In and Out when I was in Seattle a couple years ago, and I definitely
Oh.
say In and Out is the superior of the West Coast
it
chains.
to you, buddy.
All
That
right,
is
so
the
let
most
me ask you this.
obscure fucking way to do In and Out I've ever heard of.
So, In and Out or Culver's?
I don't have a Culver's near me.
I'm asking Josh. He's the only one who's had both.
Honestly, that might be the closest comp, I think.
Yeah. That's
Ooh,
what it,
really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's different though, I think.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't had Culver's.
Drastically different. I still think I'm going Culver's because of my biases, but
Okay. But,
That's
but
mo-
you'd say you're saying the quality level is that good? Because I'm down for that.
Dude, In and Out is amazing.
I don't know. My favorite burger is still Five Guys, and I know people complain about how expensive it is, but honestly, it's also the best burger. So
Are they?
Stop
Do
there.
they even exist anymore?
Yeah.
Mhm.
but honestly,
Aaron Jones here gets the pitch, and
Well,
he'll
what
get
were you saying,
around
Tony?
the right side for about 5 yards.
yeah, people are just simply wrong if they don't think Five Guys is a good burger.
This is great.
I think people think it's a good burger. They just don't like paying for it.
But like,
But it's like
I don't know what you're talking about.
you've never had a Five Guys?
people.
No,
complain
I mean
about-
I've had Five Guys, but the price to me was not outrageous. I live in California. I got to be honest with you. I
so
spent
outrageous
$20 on a
prices-
burger.
So outrageous prices don't phase you. That's what I just heard.
I spent $20 on a burger with no fries, no drink, and they're good. There's Munt. Munt will actually get his catch and run. It's not a CJ Ham touchdown, but it is a Munt catch and run.
Munt punt.
0.53 EPA per route. That is Justin Jefferson.
That
Yeah,
is
that's a-
elite.
That is an awesome stat, is what that is.
So here we go. That is expected points added. 1st and 10. The pitch back to Jones. Jones around the right side. He gets about to the line of scrimmage. So not a lot on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
These
And we're
blockers
under a
letting my
minute
boy
left
down.
in this third quarter. And it's ticking away quickly at 50 seconds and running. Darnold feeding the plan to the guys. It ticks to 37 and running as they line up. Here's the snap on 2nd down. He looks, and he's got a man across the middle. It's Naylor. Naylor will pull it down for about 5-6 yards.
They're points. I'll take it. I had no choice but to start him in one place, and I did not feel good about it.
3rd and 3 now, with 10 seconds left in this quarter. They're going to blow the whistle if he doesn't get the snap off. And they are hoping on a jump, and they don't get it. And that
No, they were
will
just
call
lucky.
the end of the third quarter. They will move to the other side and start over again.
All
You know
right.
what, Craig? Oh, you're
It
gonna say?
is the end of the third quarter. Evan has something to say.
Oh,
I
does
got
it?
a list here. I think one of the things that's defined this season has been bad passing that you just can't get rid of. So I have a
I
list.
quit you.
I have a list of every quarterback that has over 100 attempts and less than 90 quarterback rating. And there's 14 dudes on this list. Like, they cannot get rid of some people.
You said it's
Again,
a 90 QBR.
under 90 QBR, over 100 attempts on the season.
You said
And
there's how
there's
many of them?
14.
Over
14.
100 attempts. Okay.
And let's see. Let's have Erock hasn't started yet. Erock, whenever you're ready. Under 90 quarterback rating with over 100 attempts. These guys are bad and they won't go away.
Gosh, you have asked me a question I couldn't possibly answer. Over 100 attempts?
Yeah. Bad quarterbacks who really are
Yeah.
still there. Like,
Just name the shittiest quarterback with over 100 attempts you can think of. That's what the game is.
I'm just gonna say Stafford because we're watching him.
Matt
Hey-o.
Stafford is on the list. Nice job, Waleed.
I mean, I'm going to go with the king, Will Levis.
Will Levis is the second worst passer rating of anybody over 100 attempts.
Really?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson is the sixth worst passer rating of everybody with 100 attempts. Tony.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young does not have over 100 attempts.
No.
Bryce Young was the first thing I said, and then I saw the 100 attempts, and I'm like, he got benched after 2 games. I don't know if he would have gotten there.
3.
The door is open for. I'll double check though. Let me just double check.
No worries.
No. I think he got benched after game 2.
Yeah, 65. The door is open for Josh possibly to take the hardcore title. Eric.
Daniel Jones.
This was a
Daniel Jones is 7th worst. Josh. No, Waleed. Sorry, Waleed.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr. Let me look this up.
I mean, I'm taking a chance here, but he's had some bad games. I don't know.
Derek Carr's passer rating is over 100.
Okay, damn it. That was a bad move.
Josh versus A-Rock. Josh.
I'm gonna say Aiden O'Connell.
Over 100 pass attempts. He does not have it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eric, you want to take this?
What a fucking catch!
Jones with a beautiful fucking catch outside of the backfield, well downfield.
Oh.
Beautiful catch, and it is going to move them well into Rams territory.
Yeah.
I knew
Eric,
that
you can
was-
pause
The
it now if you
quarterback.
want.
Oh, geez. I have 3 people that come to mind at the moment, and I don't know which one to say.
Pick the one you think Josh is most.
Eric's
likely to
already
choose.
won because he started, but I just want to see if he can get it.
God, I wanted to say Tua, though, and it's not right, because he
No.
got injured.
That's correct.
I feel like it's going to be somebody surprising.
Oh, yeah. This is loaded with surprises. And
Well, there's
also a
plenty-
lot of not surprises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray has a 94.6 passer rating. The list from best passer rating to worst: Geno Smith, the passing yards leader.
Yep.
Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Andy Dalton, Bo Nix, and the bottom 3. Well, we had Will Levis, so 3 of the bottom 4. Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, and the worst passer rating of anyone who's thrown over 100 passes.
You know what? I should have said Patrick Mahomes. I knew he was having an off year.
Anthony Richardson.
Wait, he's got over 100 pass attempts? Joe Flacco's been starting for like the last 4 weeks. Like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2. 1st and 10 here. The handoff is to Jones. Jones will get about 3.
Rick Christian has 101, so he just barely made the cut.
Oh my god.
So, E-Rock, congratulations on your victory. It
Good
is
job.
I
draw
can't
this
believe
week.
I even. Wow.
It's not like a
Wow.
3-way battle royale for the hardcore championship. That's the most hardcore thing
No,
I can
because
think
it's
of.
Tony's. No, this is like when you get a count out or DQ or whatever. The title reverts to the holder.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that.
I will claim no titles. Second down. The handoff to Jones. Jones will get another 3.
Dude, let's just keep going in 4-yard clips.
Yeah, I mean he's at 56.
Has done it tonight so far. If you're a fantasy owner of Aaron Jones, you've gotten at least what you expected.
I got him in one dynasty league.
I've never done this thing where I'm playing the defense.
56 yards, but he also has a negative 10 RYOE. Darnold in trouble, but gets away. Tries to go for Naylor, and he just sails it through.
I was watching Aaron Jones the entire time, and I was so mad at Darnold there.
I got to
That was a
hand it to
fucking
the
touchdown.
Rams defense here for holding them at 4th and 4. They will probably take the field goal here.
Look at this. He's coming back out here. If you throw it in the middle there, it's...
Well, even if you just go for it. Oh,
Did
Naylor,
he not catch that?
Yeah, that's just...
How do you not catch that?
Gee whiz.
4th and 4, and it is time to kick it. They do. It is up and good. So, it is a 21-20 game.
That's a good game. We've had 2 out of 3 good games last 3 weeks.
Stafford
McVay
is
and
fired
Stafford teaming up over on the sidelines, getting ready for their drive. They need to go down and score to seal this kind of thing and keep it a Rams victory at home. How's your A1C looking?
My son got sent home today because of his diabetes, so not the best.
I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. Luckily, I was at the school, so I'm like, before he goes home, I have my wife pick him up, but she'll bring the stuff I need to give him. So I was able to send him home knowing like he's gonna be okay. Like I don't have to leave my job and go help him.
Right.
So it was fortunate, and now he's okay.
Is what you are. Twin boys, and you're still alive.
Yeah.
Speaking of chitlins, congratulations to Tony again, because Tony going to be a papa.
Ah.
Thanks, buddy. I'm scared shitless. It'll be awesome.
Oh, you should be.
That's the body's natural response to this. Yes.
Yep.
I remember when Annie and I found out we were having twin boys. We just sat there in the waiting room of the ultrasound, just not speaking at all for about 5 minutes. And one of us, I don't remember who, goes, "Shit."
Exactly, as reality sets in.
Yeah.
Because I think back to what my father went through, and I go, oh, thank God, I'm not a parent. I don't know what would happen. I would get to the moment where he's driving cars off the road and smashing them, or God, I don't know, drug charges. Who knows? Whatever it is, I made a lot of those mistakes. I don't know if I can handle being the father of me.
Man, my kid's good, but I'm teaching him to drive, and that is the most terrifying thing in the world.
Oh God. How many times have you pressed the passenger brake?
I don't have a passenger brake.
Well, he's
I
saying
know
like
that's
the
my
invisible. Like he's saying
Yeah.
like the invisible. Like
oh, no,
One that you press.
I don't do that. I just white knuckle it.
I gotta tell you, I have been with people that, you know, I didn't think were great drivers, and I'm pretty sure that everybody that I've ever been in their car, I've probably put a divot in their floorboards that just has my foot pressing in like a millimeter.
Yeah, no, there's a reason I drive everywhere when like there's group things. I don't ever like feel comfortable if someone else is driving besides me. I'm a control freak.
Oh,
I mean, aren't we all?
I got a joke. I got a joke. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Who's there?
Control freak.
Control
Now
freak
you say
who?
control freak who?
That's
Oh.
like knock knock.
You know what I love seeing? A Rams flag.
Interrupting cow. Moo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same genre.
So with 12:47 on the clock, 12 players on the field for the Vikings. First and 5. The Rams. Corum in the backfield, giving Kyron a rest. Corum is the fake. He looks, but then he gets him on a screen. Corum on the screen gets the first down and a couple more. So at the 44-yard line, we're heading towards midfield. The Rams on the move again. They need to score in this drive to keep this thing a lead, or they risk losing it all.
Wait, what? I don't follow.
They have a 1 point lead. If they don't score here, they're given the.
Then the
risk
Vikings
losing,
will
the risk
score.
losing a lead. I see.
And the game, for that matter. Stafford to his left, and he finds him, and he's got him.
I paid.
It is the tight end who will pull it in.
I'm glad I'm not the
Haste
only.
on the tackle.
Oof. Need some shit to happen.
First and 10 for the Rams.
Just going with the heavy personnel.
They are. And they're going with Corum. Corum will drive it up the middle to the
Well, I
right a
still want
little
Corum
bit
to
and
hit,
only
so
get a
I'm
couple
almost
yards.
Right.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? His pass line was 1.5 passing TDs, and he has already won the ticket. If you bet the over. Second and 8. Suck it down. Williams is back in, and Williams is the target. Williams on the screen. Williams will get very close to the first down marker. We'll see where they place this. I think about a yard short. So it'll make it 3rd and 1 with 10:30 on the clock and running. Loving the usage of the clock here, just burning it out.
This is really bad.
I will be running the second that this game is over to see my
Kyron's
comic
gonna
book
get
friends.
like fucking stuffed for 5 yards.
3rd and 1.
Or not.
And they're going to get, almost going to get stuffed, but now they're doing the push. And he might get the first down. Oh, they're calling him just short.
Yeah,
I
he
was
didn't
gonna
get
say,
it.
you gotta blow that whistle, man. His forward momentum stopped.
Yeah.
They give running backs so much leeway with that, Tony. It's kind
I
of.
hate it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, when a receiver like gets lightly like it's like, oh,
Quarterback, if a quarterback's in there, they let you tush push him all the way.
I think you go for it here.
Go for it here.
You got to go for it. They are going to go for it. It sure looks like it. And here we go. It would be a nice punt if they don't make
Be a
it.
huge
If they
fucking
do,
blitz here.
4th and inches. The handoff is to Kyron. Kyron will get the first down.
What a... Someone just whiffed completely there.
Yeah.
That was a little bit Kyron, too, doing a shift.
No, like...
Okay.
Look at this guy here.
Oh, that's a hold.
Yeah. I guess when you're allowed to tackle offensive linemen or defensive linemen,
Yeah, that should have. That's a
So
bad no
first
call.
and 10 here, besides the obvious rule breaking, first and 10. And they dig in, and Kyron
oof,
gets it backfield, and he will barely get to the line of scrimmage.
oof.
He got fucked up.
That did not look good. Second down. Greenard.
Dude, that was.
Holding penalty was pretty minor, but it was there.
Sure.
So second down. And 11.
Vikings need a big stop here.
Looks like a rush here. Total blitz. They back off. They send it long, and he's down there. Cooper Kupp, he pulls it in. Flag
I
on
want
the
to see the
play.
replay.
He didn't catch that ball.
Flag on the play. We will see. What do you mean he didn't catch it? Because he ended up with it.
Right, but I don't think he was in bounds. He did not make
I want to
the
see his
catch.
feet.
Flag on the play either way, so we'll see what happens here.
You love seeing feet.
I do. Me and Rex Ryan.
Oh, defensive pass.
Nah, he didn't. He wasn't even close. You're right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
good
even sure.
defense.
Yeah, by the second guy. It's the first guy that was the problem.
No, well, yeah,
Right.
but like, if the first guy doesn't do that,
But now
right,
it's
probably a
first and
catch.
10.
So
Right.
Now it's a first down.
So you take him out.
The clock burning away as we speak. It is 7:48 stopped at the moment. It will go on the snap. On first and 10, they are down at the 16-yard line. Kyron, behind the line of scrimmage, he'll get pulled down short.
when is Harrison
they'll
Smith going to
lose
stop
yardage.
being good?
It'll
I
be
know.
second
I thought
down.
it would have happened by now.
Right? Like, he's had such a good long career. And I only hate Harrison Smith
7:20 and running
because
on the
I'm a
clock.
Bears fan.
Time for a pick
That was
or a
good
fumble.
run.
Kyron up the middle. Kyron
God, what a.
gets it down
That was a good
to
tough
the
run.
10-yard
I know
line.
nothing about no running, but that is impressive.
Hey, the only person I ever heard talking about him coming out of college was Tony.
True, I loved him in college. He looked
34.
real good.
Somehow I ended up with him in our dynasty league.
Yes, sir.
3rd and 4. He's now a starting running back for me in my dynasty. Him and McCaffrey's on the bench. On the IR, I should say.
Grab some
An
pine.
audible is called here on 3rd and 4. Waiting to see if there's going to be a flag for illegal anything. And Robinson for a touchdown. Throws it
Second
into the
Robinson
crowd.
touchdown. Wow.
BRB.
What do you guys think about going for 2 here?
I like it, Tony. I was just thinking about it.
Like,
I love it. They won't do it.
yeah,
Why?
it's too risky.
Because you
let's-
take out going for 2 on the other
Yeah.
end.
W button. That's a fucking.
McVay's
real
too
nice
OCD
argument.
to like get off the grid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
really? Yeah. Evan, that's hilarious. That, yeah.
Because yeah, if you make this a 2-score game, it changes the whole
Right.
the whole tenor of the rest of the game.
Is that actually like the right move though?
To me, that
I
says
mean, like,
that-
what does the
The-
math say?
I don't know. It
The
just
math
makes sense
says
to me.
go. The math says kick it, but like
Yeah.
Tony said, the vibes say get 2.
Yeah,
You're
I
the
think I'd
underdog.
rather make them have to score like.
Tony's more so talking about
Cowboys.
like the psychic damage that you inflict on the Vikings.
I get it too. I get it.
Think about it though. Like at the same time, they have not stopped your run game,
Sure.
and you're the home underdog.
Right.
So to me, that says you make the play that gets you most
The win.
likely to win.
Right.
So that's just where my
Especially because
gut-
Donald's not like a legendary game manager. If you make him think I got to get 2 scores, he's more
Right.
likely
I
to make
mean,
dangerous throws.
look at how they ended both the quarters and the halves, and it's
Correct.
kind of been like, you know, wasting a lot of time.
right. They've had like long sustained drives.
It also allows you to, if you're the Rams, it also allows you to not have to go with these home run balls, which is kind of outside of your team's skill set, kind of.
I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Score the touchdown to go up by 7, kick the extra point to go up by 8, or do you take the 2-point conversion, go make it a 2-score game?
I mean, the more I'm thinking about it, though, Tony, is like the
there's
most
6
the most
minutes
the
left.
Vikings can do. The most the Vikings can do is score 8, right?
Tie.
Yeah, and so I don't think you're scared of that outcome, because I
Yeah,
think
and
that
then and then you get the ball back.
right.
Oh God, next week Texans Jets.
Tyreek letting everybody know that they're back.
Maybe we get to
boys
watch
are
Aaron
back in
Rodgers
town.
finally go down.
I don't know. It has. Who's the home team in that?
The Jets are, but the Jets are going to get killed.
That's true.
I don't know if that's actually true though. All I know is I'm going to be betting
C.J. Stroud
Allen
could put up
Lazard
another
touchdown.
nothing burger. It seems like that kind of
Because
defense.
because is there anything that says Thursday night more than an
He's a
Allen
future
Lazard
weekly
touchdown?
streamer.
Like I will have an Allen Lazard bet in that game because that just feels like the most likely outcome. I'm not going to look at any math.
Wait, are you talking about Golf League?
I'm talking about next Thursday. I will have a single bet that Allen Lazard gets a touchdown because that's the most Thursday night thing to happen.
It is indeed the most Thursday night thing to happen. However, I don't feel that, like, I mean, it's really about Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams, in my opinion.
So you just haven't been paying attention to Aaron Rodgers at all the last
No,
10 years,
I
have
pay
you?
no attention. I only
Yeah.
root blindly. Just like I'm rooting right now for this to be an Aaron Jones 5-yard run.
Well, Alan Lazard is the
1st and 10.
Tutu Atwell of the Jets, though.
True.
Holy shit.
He faked it.
Aaron Jones sold that, didn't he?
He sold it so well the cameras believed it.
I was looking at it, I'm like, this man is running hard.
And our new favorite tight end just got that pass and got them the first down they needed.
John Oliver.
John Oliver, aren't you supposed to be behind a desk? Talking about politics or something?
The British invented football, remember that.
They did not invent football. The Canadians
Rugby, whatever.
invented football
Debatable.
as we know it. Not soccer, but American football is actually a Canadian product.
I want to point out the British invented the Canadians.
The French did.
They're the same.
Checks out.
Ooh.
It depends on what part of Canada you're in.
We're talking about Vancouver and stuff. Then yeah, sure, that's the English.
Oh, so the most habitable parts of Canada.
Second down. Looking, he's in trouble.
Oh!
He's sacked
Wow.
for a big loss.
He's having trouble just throwing it, doing checkdowns. He's expecting the big
Perfect
play, but
time for the
the,
LA sign, baby.
the Rams have been clearly shutting down the big ball. Who wouldn't
They
against the
they
Minnesota offense?
Aaron Jones should have 7 catches for over 100 receiving yards today.
Yeah,
If Sam
agreed.
Darnold was doing his job. Like, if he took those easy plays, they would just be killing them in chunks.
Pumpkin watch. Sam Darnold.
It's a Thursday night game.
So it's 3rd and 23 here. The Rams with an 8-point lead. Oh, and he's looking.
know.
He throws. It goes nowhere. It hits the turf.
I
So
don't
that'll
know who
bring up
he's
4th
throwing
and
to there.
23. So that will be a kick at best. 4th and 21.
God damn it. That last touchdown killed the under.
Sorry, man.
Oh, it's fine. I knew it wasn't happening.
Now you just run it out here.
Yeah.
Put the ball in Kyron's hands.
I mean, that's the hope, is that you just have Kyron run the ball. And
Where are you
Corum.
on Blake Corum yards?
That thing was killed by Kyron already. So
Oh, okay. Oh, Kyron under Corum over.
guys, I'm gonna say I'm pretty happy that I can step away from this and still try to catch comics and beer night. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
I need him to wrap this up so I can put my pants on and head out. I mean that by saying I'm only wearing shorts, not pants. So
Hey,
I
not that I'm not wearing something.
I was gonna say you can get us kicked off of Twitch for that.
Yeah, I was not trying to hot
against
tub-
TOS, you POS.
Terms of service? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my love language. Terms of service.
Yeah. It says everything.
Ryan said kick the extra point. By the way. Play to go
Kick
up 8. I go up 9, man. Go up 9.
God, you guys, why are you not kicking it? Oh my God, I love Lex. I didn't even see you were here, man. That's amazing. I got both Jack and In and Out right here, and it was 5-mile radius. Culver's was better.
Ooh.
Super
I mean, that's
Duper
what Josh
smokes
said,
all
too.
of the above. I will tell you, I know about Super Duper, and it is a fucking great burger. And they have beers. So you can go in there and get a double cheeseburger with bacon and a fucking Racer 5. Which is a great IPA, by the way. If you've never had it.
I have not. I'm down for the burger though.
Oh, the burger's so good. Super Duper's great, man. It really is.
Is that just like a local place? Is that a chain?
It's a chain, but I think it's only in the Bay Area.
Okay.
I don't think they've gone anywhere else. And they've actually reduced a couple of the locations because they were like, we spread too fast. But they've left a couple of key ones in place, and I gotta say, it's a really good place.
Sure.
And again, anywhere I can go get the burger and a beer, I'm like, yeah.
Naturally.
A good beer, I mean.
I'm really surprised they didn't have the same game
How
plan.
is Justin Jefferson's receiving yards over expected 47? That means he was expected to get 68 receiving yards.
1st and 10.
Probably because of that.
It is Kyron. Kyron will drive it up the middle. He'll get about 2 or 3 yards before they wrap him up. The
That
clock
one
is
catch
ticking.
he absolutely shouldn't have made.
We are now ticking past 4 minutes left in this game.
He was past 68 receiving yards like long before that, like shortly out of the first quarter.
Sure.
You know what that means? Even though we're tired, it's the 4th quarter. It means it's second down. Kyron in the backfield on 2nd and 8. Kyron. Kyron will not even make it to the line of scrimmage. They are not burning the clock the way they had hoped. You don't want to do a 3 and out. Come on now. And a timeout called by Minnesota. Minnesota.
Beautiful.
Sam Darnold will get up and get warmed up to deliver what he assumes, I assume, would be his game-winning drive. So on third down, do the Rams get a first down, or do they get stopped by the Minnesota defense?
Do you milk the clock here?
I mean, I think you have to,
Yeah.
but you've already eaten up so much play clock that you now have 15 seconds left. You have to snap it. So
Game's getting kind of intense.
5 on the clock. He throws. He's got him wide open. It's Cooper Kupp, and he'll get a first down. That will keep the clock running, and that will get them a first down. Cooper Kupp has been silent all game. Justin Jefferson showing his disdain for what's happening on the field as the defense is not stopping this Rams offense from keeping this drive alive. The clock is ticking, burning down. It's all they have to do is run out the clock. And
What was the line
Vikings did not stop them.
pre-game for
56.
this?
56 and a half. For Cup? 56.
No, I'm sorry. I meant like for the Rams winning, the money line.
Minus 110. No, it was plus like 120, 130.
Okay, so it was pretty close.
Yeah,
Just gonna say I'm happy to see what I'm seeing.
absolutely. If they get one more first down, it's pretty much over.
Over, yeah. This
I
game
would
went by
agree.
quickly,
And I would be happy and celebrate.
but there were times that it felt like it was going on forever.
96% chance that the Rams wrap this up and win it, with a 4% chance for Minnesota to somehow win this game. With
Can't wait for
3:19
Vikings.
on the clock.
Vikings fans to start melting down.
Here it is. Stafford. He's calling to the line, to the team. He hands it off to Kyron. Kyron will get to the line of scrimmage at best, and the clock is burning.
I would like to see Stafford like win this game. It'd be a really nice last game.
I think he
for
said
the
rim.
Rams. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. To win this game before he gets traded, it'd be a really nice send off.
Yeah,
I want to
Right.
I want to see him rim the center.
yeah, especially now that you're actually making progress.
A
with an
little
NFC
rusty
win.
trombone just for the sake of it.
Exactly.
On
Like,
second down.
It's gonna only up his trade value to Minnesota.
The end around sort of by Nakua, and it was stopped by the defense of the Vikings. It does
What a
nothing
dumb
but
play.
burn clock.
But he stayed in bounds.
He stayed in bounds, and the clock is running. We're going to get down to the 2-minute warning before there's another snap. So everybody hang on, as we will be heading to a commercial very soon, in about 15 seconds.
Well, Vikings have no more timeouts.
No more timeouts. The guy that burned all his timeouts in the first quarter now has 3 timeouts in the fourth and the lead. And we're at the 2-minute warning. They'll blow the whistle. They'll step away. We stick with you because that's what we do. We're here the whole time like you're hanging out with us, and we're just at your house. That's what we do here at Football Absurdity. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight at this game.
Hey man, you're out of toilet paper. I just wanted.
No problem. I'm a Costco shopper, and there's a giant bag of them.
You know what,
I got shit tickets all day long, bro.
Tony? I was just looking it up. And I was gonna see what I wanted to see what the Bears' odds were for winning the division.
I'm gonna write a post-apocalyptic story, Eric, and I'm gonna give you partial writing credit. I'm gonna start calling toilet
Shit
paper
tickets?
shit tickets.
They are the best. I got all kinds of tickets. I'm sorry. I'm too busy watching this commercial that I have no reason to watch. Yeah, we've got ourselves a hell of a game. I think we've done it another Thursday night where we thought we're gonna about to have a scoring bonanza, and then it was, oh no, that got shut down, and it's welcome to FarceBall. It has been entertaining to say the least, and thrilled to say how fast this game has gone.
Yeah, this has been the fastest game by far.
I am about to throw on my pants to go hang out with the comics and beer people. I'm very excited for that.
Hey, Tony, I just learned something. Apparently, they pull the conference or the division of the teams that are in a Thursday night game because there's no NFC West or NFC North division winners on DK or FanDuel.
Huh.
Yeah. So I think they're waiting to see what the record is, and then they're going to change it.
Okay.
I'm only bringing this up because I was looking and I wanted to see what the odds would be. Because I kind of want to place a $5 bet on the Bears winning the division because I think I might get good odds. And of the Eberflus.
Well, you could just give me $5.
Yeah, at that point.
These are fun bets. That's all it is.
I'll
You're
make
allowed
fun
to
of you.
have 10% of your budget be discretionary. And honestly, like, if the Bears win the division, Eberflus is going to get Coach of the Year. And I don't think it's that crazy of a probability the way Caleb Williams is playing right now.
3rd and 12 here. I think it was more on Caleb than it was
Wally,
Eberflus.
you
But
sweet
there
summer
go.
child.
The pass out to Cup. Cup on the
he
right
stay in
side,
bounds?
left side. He will get out close to the first down
I
marker.
think they pushed him out of bounds, too.
Is that not a hit
The
route?
clock stopped.
I don't understand
The
how that's
clock
not a
did
hit
stop,
route
and it's 1:53,
He'll get
and
fined
there
later.
is 25 seconds left
there.
on the play clock.
He was off the ground.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what a hip drop tackle is.
Yes. No, they're too busy worrying about offensive linemen shifting.
Yeah, very important.
So they're going to punt here.
Now, I'm
On
just a
4th and
simple
3.
country lawyer, but
1:53 on the clock. If they can put this thing down there far enough, and it goes out of bounds, shy of the goal line, it'll be at the 4-yard line, 3 or 4 yard line. It was a great punt, and here comes the Vikings to try to put points on the board before this minute and something happens.
I just want to point out that Eric was so excited that this game was going to end soon.
Yeah, here we go.
The
Overtime.
yeah.
They've now decided to slow it down quite a bit. So from their own 5-yard line, the Vikings will take over on 1st and 10. 1:46 on the clock. They have to move the ball and not take up the clock. Let's see what happens.
So, is the Lions hangover real, guys?
That's what I was
Back from
thinking,
the end
honestly.
zone, he throws, and he's got a man to his left, and he skips it to him. Unbelievable. Sam Darnold unable to put enough on it as he's falling backwards in the end zone throwing it. A flag on the play now.
Tony, I just found this bet.
False start on the offense. They will back him up. The penalty
kinda
has been
odds?
declined.
Yeah, take 2nd down.
Instead of 1
Most
foot
powerful
It'll be
backwards.
2nd down. 2nd and 10 from their own 5-yard line or something like that.
Tony, what do you think the odds are for the Kansas City Chiefs to go 17-0.
So this is it. Is this the 2 that gets added to the Vikings score?
You guys
Or-
can guess
or
too if
stats.
you want.
They can't keep getting
Darnold
away
from
with
his
it.
own touch. Oh, he's gonna get sacked.
Safety.
Safety.
Oh, good God. What an end to the game.
The Rams will put up 30 points and
Dude.
still give them a chance at 1:36 left on the clock.
He
That-
took
No,
his
they don't.
down.
The Rams will down it. It's,
That was
wait.
a face mask. Holy shit.
Yeah, how was that? Like, I was looking at that like,
He actually covers his hands because he knew he fucked up and they didn't call it.
Wow.
dude, what a terrible.
You're. Oh my God! He tells on himself, Tony.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Got to.
Wow. That was a terrible call.
I mean, like, you could tell
That's
by the
how
way
he-
he was whipped down.
That's how he tackled him.
Yeah.
It was field, which is the problem. You cannot add a penalty in review. So
So-
now it's a safety.
Eric, how did you get the phone call in to the ref to not call that? That's what I want to know.
I
The
have
lengths you will go
series of
to
coordinated
end this game and go to your
gestures.
party.
I have a series of coordinated gestures. One is to the nose, then go like this.
Guys,
and
I don't
then
wanna-
wipe off the mustache.
I don't want to tell on Eric, but he's mentioned putting on his pants twice. I think there was a secret code in there embedded in that sentence.
Wish there was. It was that I was like, well, I'm in shorts. I gotta put on my pants.
So, Tony, did you
Oh.
hear my question? What
No.
odds do you think you would get for Kansas City to go 17-0? You guys are all willing to guess, too.
5K
Let's see who can get the closest.
plus 5,000.
It's gotta
What do
be
you think,
less than
Josh?
that. It's gotta be less.
It's 1,000.
Wow. What a weird ending. All right. I got to go, y'all. Thank you for another great experience.
Okay.
Night, Evan.
Good night.
Josh, Eric, you got a guess?
I said
What kind
plus
of odds?
1,000. I don't know.
I'm not a better Waleed.
I really don't know what that.
You've been
odds
playing
would be.
DFS. You can make a guess.
I honestly don't feel that they would go. I feel that the likelihood of them doing that is so low. However, I still believe that they could three-peat. So I don't know.
Come on, Josh, give me a number, and then I'll tell you what the number actually is.
It's gotta be like 500, Waleed.
Eric is the closest without going over at 1,000.
1,200.
That's 1,100. Yeah,
11.
That's way too low.
It's way too low, which is why I wouldn't even consider it as a fun bet. You know what Matt Eberflus's odds as coach of the year on DraftKings?
1,200.
800,000.
Plus 2,200.
He had the best odds at the start of the season.
Yeah, he did, because Bears fans are dumb, and Hard Knocks was popular.
They're going to keep
But-
showing us.
I don't even need to do a coach of the year bet or the division bet.
It's a
if he wins
free
coach of the
kick.
year,
From the 20, I guess. And they did something really bizarre. And there's a fight to see who gets the ball. It is wrapped up by the Rams. It is Kyron Williams with the ball.
like here's what I'm theorizing, Tony. The coach
The Rams
of the year
will run
is
this
gonna
clock out to end the game and win with a 10-point game.
be whoever wins the NFC North.
Well, the good thing that came out of this game is I'm confident to start Puka Nakua again.
I'm
I
glad
mean,
that
you
you
did-
feel confident.
When he was active, you didn't start him?
Waleed, he literally became active, like,
30 minutes ago, yes.
yes.
I don't know. I think I still would have started him. It depends what my option would have been. Who would you start instead?
So here's my thing, Waleed. Where would you start him against Tank Dell or Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Who's your flex?
My flex in a standard league, Waleed, is Tank
Oh.
Bigsby.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tank Bigsby.
No, you're not doing Tank. You're not moving Tank Bigsby in a standard league.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
So this will kick it all down. We say goodnight. We love you. Thank you so much, Tony.
Yeah. No, you know
Yeah.
what? I think I would have started him over Tank Dell, but also I get not doing it. I mean, just because of the risk of him just putting up a nothing burger.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with it. I don't disagree
Yeah.
with it. I think there's solid logic behind it.
Tony,
All right.
congratulations again. Love you, man. Big
Love
Papa
you, man.
Tony.
All right.
I'm
Time for me
thrilled,
to hit the
man.
hay. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
We'll see you
All right.
guys next week when we do this again. And thank
Get
you
our
all
hopes
to
up too
everybody
high.
who subs and follows and all